All right, we're started. Let's go ahead and get things running. I'll close this. I'll move this over here. Oh, hey, how's it going? Let's turn on monetization. All right, and we're going to say, actually, this title's pretty good. Restock on 151, Sneaker Bunko, Charizard, Lillie break, live cards. That's actually, the title there is fine. So let's just grab the tags real fast. Okay, we're gonna hit save there. All right, very nice. I'm gonna test the video quality, see if we're getting 1080p now. So 1080p is an option. It doesn't look any different from 720 though, in my opinion. I'm gonna close that for now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it says 1080p now. Let's see, what music do I play? Chill synthwave. Alright, we got the chill synthwave playing. Don't worry, guys. Let's turn it up a little bit. Okay, and then we will put this on a lower quality ourselves. Let's speed this up. So let me grab our link. We just make sure this price is correct, actually. Is this price correct? Yeah, Poke151 is still $14 around. All right, I'll go and advertise the stream to everybody. 6, change your profile picture. Hypno's theme song. What? Okay, we're pinging our Discord server, letting people know we're going live. All right. 720 and 1080p is the difference of being able to see textures on the cards. I turned it on my computer, the 1080p quality, and didn't seem any different to me. Let me know, though, if it looks different. Yeah, we're also going to be wondering if we have any performance differences, right? Because obviously 1080p should be requiring more asset, basically, in order to get that higher quality. So I don't know if we'll run into any problems. Oh, you know, I shouldn't have done this. I turned off the Wi-Fi and I turned off the cellular. So if for any reason, if the Ethernet gives out, we're just not going to have a connection. So just keep that in mind. But here we are. It looks crispy. I love it. Mister, let me get that Houndoom on the table. Oh, yeah, we're just showing that off. He's not for sale. Look at this. Lovely. Right now, we have 2 cards for sale, the Lillie and the Charizard. You can buy as many spots in here as you'd like. These cards are the same deal. They're going to be offered in breaks in the future. These are all future break cards. I paid full price for these, and so the breaks will have to put them over the full price. All right. So here are, Pokemon 151 packs. Lovely. I got the Houndoom Raw. Wow, that's so nice. How fancy. So not only do we have this Lillie Charizard break ongoing, there's just not enough room for my arm here. This is kind of annoying. Let me try moving these cards out of the way. Where can I even put these? We just do not have enough room on the table these days. There's too many people and not enough room. There we go. That doesn't sound right. Oh, Stephen Wells. Put him over here. So we got 2 pack breaks. Now these kind of pack breaks, one person gets the entire booster pack. This is 1 in 45. This is 1 in 10. $6, $10. Pretty neat, right? Okay. We also have 2 donation cards. What do we got? So our donation cards include... oh, that's a charity card for everybody. Here is a Tammy Lowe donation card, Tammy's birthday, and here's 6 Corrupted's birthday. So we got a couple donation cards that you might be interested in giving $1 to tonight. And then we do actually have some cool slabs up here, believe it or not. They're not those ones that you just saw, but we do have some cool slabs. We got some high quality 10s up here actually, like this Crystal Guardians Trico is pretty nice. All right, cool. I could get more slabs out from underneath, so I'll keep that in mind. What we got? Let's see. What do we have this time? Aerodactyl. Wow, what a pretty card. I feel like this would be a great card actually for the Energy Lotto. Hold on. You plan on getting Wife's Chainsaw Man? Yeah, it's already been ordered like a week ago. So way ahead of you. Just hasn't arrived is all. It's in Japan. Japanese shipping takes a while. Even if you pre-order it, the Japanese shipping still takes a while. There we go. All right. There we go. Do I, by chance, own Crystal Guardians Tauros 10 Reverse? No, I never obtained that one. Never obtained that one. All right, well, let's just see if there's anything going on tonight. Think we'll have a busy night or a slow night? Yesterday was kind of slow. Close that. Here's this guy. We do have an order. 6 Corrupted Art, 1 Sneaker Bunko. So that looks like it was from yesterday night. Here it is. Oh, we got to take this off the table. Energy Lotto. When does John come back? Yes, so just a reminder, everybody, John is on vacation, so the shipping is on a delay. But I believe he said he wanted to try and stop in tomorrow morning, or technically this morning, in order to get some shipping done. So he told me that. I assume that means he will show up then, but I can't guarantee it. He's not officially scheduled or anything to come in tomorrow, but, you know, I would like it, and he said he wanted to do it. So here we are. We got one sexy lady. I bought myself a Primal Clash booster box today. Primal Clash booster box. Ooh, those are expensive, man. All right. Making a lot of money off these 15-second Temu ads. What are you talking about, man? Wait, I get Temu ads on my stream? That's crazy. I get Temu ads all over the place on the internet. They're everywhere. Hathim, 4 sneakers. What's up, Mr. Hathim? Absolutely. Let's get you those Sneaker Bunkos. Sneaker Bunko, one of my best-selling products. I need to get more naughty cards onto my list somehow. I don't know how, but we need to have more successful naughty card lists because Sneaker Bunko just is so freaking successful. It's wild. I don't know what to say. This is what people want. Okay, that one wasn't crazy sexy. How about this one? This one is. Okay, booty cheek girl. She's sexy. Some of these are like kind of mid-tier sexy. You ready? Let's see. Number 4. I'm all caffeinated. I had a soda today. I had a Coca-Cola today. And so I feel like I got plenty of caffeine in my blood right now. There we go. Okay, so these are all semi-sexy. I saw the actual hit list for the Sneaker Bunko girls. And yeah, there's like multiple cards that go for over $500. There's a couple cards where if they grade well, they go for like over $1,000. So price to chase card ratio is actually pretty good. It's like a risk-reward ratio, right? And so this is also another way that we are explaining why these cards are so popular. And I'm anticipating the value or the cost of the booster packs will go up to be more in balance with the actual price of the big hits. What's also fascinating is the bulk seems unusually valuable in this set, since the bulk includes cards like this where you can maybe get $3 to $4 back on the bulk. That's Hathim. There you go, Mr. Hathim. Doing Rails of Coke, hell yeah. Okay, Hathim, this is your bag coming out of your box. There we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Hathim. Kind of a big order. That was 4 sneaker? I don't think that math works out. Hold on, let me double check that math. Hold on, you might have done your math wrong there. Sneaker bunker was 13. Okay, so 13 times 4 is what? 52. You shorted me $4, bro. Give me that $4 on your next order, okay, Mr. Them? So you're short by $4 on that one. All right. Chris Clinkscale says 2 packs of Sneaker Bunko. You got it, Mr. Chris? Sorry, I did 12 by 4. Yeah, be sure to do the right prices, guys. Chris Clinkscales. Sneak. All right. You know, if I see anyone overpay, I pull them over and I say, you overpaid, I owe you money. So do the same for me, if you will. Let's see. Holographic. Have you seen the documentary Dies Suddenly? Very interesting. It's kind of sexy. This is definitely... Oop. This is definitely sexy. Holographic girl. All right. Is it about COVID shots or something like that? The Fauci ouchie. Chris Clinkscales. We are just seeing a lot of people dive into this Sneaker Bunko set. That was 3 Sneaker Bunko orders in a row. Will you submit to CGC after the update? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll still grade with the CGC. I've taken a break from grading because I had so many cards to sell. So I had a lot of unsold slabs, and I said, before we send out a new order, I better get these sold. All right, so speaking of which, we better stop and take a check on Sneaker Bunko. Make sure that our price doesn't need to be adjusted. Nope, our price is correct. Just very popular, that's all. Are you going to any of the Collecticons? Unlikely, no. I went to a Collecticon that was very close to me. It was in Kansas City. And I was disappointed by the cost of going to that Collecticon. It was very expensive. I did not find any good deals there. Everything was very expensive at the booths. Also, more importantly, the booths didn't have anything that impressed me. There was nothing for sale in the booths that really impressed me. So I just did not feel like buying anything. Here's Dusclops. Here's Weeping Bell. Nido King. Dusclops. GameStop pre-order are up for Pokemon 151. Get them while you can. 125 VIP. Mr. is hard to impress. That could be true, but I don't feel like that's 100% true, actually. I feel like everyone is aware of pretty much the same hobby, you know what I mean? Okay, we got Jonathan Emmons. He wants 2 From Nightmares. Yes, we are the carriers of From Nightmare Final Fantasy packs. I hear the new game is doing well, by the way. Too bad it's PlayStation exclusive. I'm just not going to play it. Buy from Mr. instead of GameStop. They've been up at BB since last week. How stinky we talking here, says DP Fitness. Very stinky. Okay, you ready? I've thought about hosting maybe like some kind of Collecticon down here in Lake of the Ozarks. I wonder how do you think you get into doing stuff like that? How do you get into organizing an event and hosting it somewhere? You think that's really difficult? Kokobo Eater? I mean, it could be a small event, I guess, and it'd still be fun, right? Wouldn't have to be huge. There we go. Jonathan Emmons. I think it would be popular. Mister, you should have a boat party. Yes. Mister, so do you charge $4.50 for a single pack of Team Rocket Booster? That's my only booster right now, and that is the price on it currently. What you could do if you wanted, Chris, you could buy out the rest of it. Let's see what your odds would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 people in here, and there's 45 spots. You could buy the remaining 39 spots, and then hope one of these guys don't steal it from you, because their odds are quite low. Yours would be quite high. But it's already going. So if you don't want to do that kind of risky maneuver, you could just buy one spot and hope you get lucky. But that's my only pack of it at the moment. We'll have more soon. Sent you an order. I can sleep now. Small event, then it will get larger. Hello, mister. What's up, Uncle Phil? You should have a boat party. What up, mister? What's up, Tattoo Steven? Tattoo Steven. We get a lot of tattoo artists in here. Mark Evans says 1 Pokemon, 151. All right, as you guys know, there's short wait times here. 2 Shining Fates. Aha, Shining Fates. Mister trying to tempt me right now. I know. Think about if you get lucky, man. See, that's the temptation, isn't it? You could get lucky, Chris. Then you would get the pack for cheaper. So tonight we're running at 1080p quality. Check that on your device right now. Make sure you're running at 1080p. And I don't know what'll happen. I wonder if it'll crash. In fact, what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to stop and check my battery power on the phone, okay? So I can actually see that my battery is going down right now. My battery was at 30% when we started, and now my battery is at 25%. So I'm just not getting an adequate charge while we're streaming. I wonder if that means we could stream like this at the beginning of the stream. Well, I wonder if Wi-Fi could handle the 1080p. What if Wi-Fi can actually handle it? Because right now we're streaming wired, and I bet you that we're not having any problems, are we? Let me check. I just want to see the quality real fast. We're only 16 minutes in, and I'm down 5% on my battery, so there's got to be some solution to that. Oh, wow, it looks really good, actually. Are you using a lightning charger, though, mister? Apparently not. That looks pretty nice. What do you guys think of the quality tonight? Start at 100%. Yeah. Dartrix. Cramorant. I don't know if I could stream at 1080p over Wi-Fi. Looks amazing on my 75-inch screen TV now. Great quality, crispy. All right, so we have found a way to stream at 1080p. I'm going to get a better charger. I'm going to fully charge the phone before we start next time. And I'll get a brand new phone charger, a more powerful one. Maybe that's what's necessary. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, it seems like 1080p is a great improvement. It only took 4 years to make this small, easy adjustment. Been streaming at the slower speed this entire time. All right, that's for our friend Mark Evans. Could have done it the whole time. Mr. Mark. Dude, it feels so hot in here. What the hell? Why is it so freaking hot in here? Ugh, it's summertime, guys. God, I hate summer. So hot, dude. I'm a person who enjoys the cold. Quit flexing your 75-inch TV. I only have 65-inch. It's average. If it's a Samsung, it might blow up. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that. We can't have any fires here on the card table. There we go. Eddie says, I'm pissed. I'm sorry, Eddie. Tell us about it. Okay, according to this, there's no ZELLE orders. So the ZELLE line is empty, and we are starting back on PayPal. Elaine, I'll take 3 151s. Welcome, Mr. Elaine. Do-do-do-do.
Human remains found in submarine.
I heard that they are having potential human remains. Did they actually get human remains? All that bulk keeps in the heat. Mr. Opening packs too fast. I'm sorry, my hands want to go fast. They do. My wife likes a big black TV, but I only have a small white handheld. Is this an issue? Here's Moltres. Let's see what we got. Small white tablet. Oh, yes. There we go. We just got a hit from Mr. Elaine. This is the Master Ball Pikachu. Look at that. Is this the second one we've pulled, or is this the first one? I can't remember. I think this is the second Master Ball Pikachu we've pulled. Congratulations, Mr. Elaine, on your fantastic pull. And he's got Charizard as well. There we go. That's our second Master Ball Pikachu. It's because we're opening a different case. So we got lucky. We're lucky duckies over here. There we go. My wife likes a big black flat screen, but all I've got is a small white iPad. Is this a problem? All right, Elaine, with an AL. Oh, you're in this odd location, are you not? Yes. Hey, I remembered on my own that time. You gotta put Leafeon in there. Oh, right. Oh, my God, you did it. You pulled Leafeon. Hey, wasn't that the Umbreon? I don't know. It could have been. We're gonna find out. Oh, Leafeon. What a scam artist, dude. So ridiculous. Nidoking. Nidoking. If you had to be accountable. My wife said she wants a BBC for her birthday. No, why would my wife want a British network channel? That's a good question. It could have been was insane. Whatever happens with that scammer, Mr. Muck, it did it better. Oh, good point. He took everyone's cards, didn't he? One Steamboat Willie. No, that's a very good point, actually, Alex, because the guy who stole the Umbreon on screen, he's wild because he did it flagrantly right in front of everybody, and the intent is there and everything, right? And with Muck, we don't really know, like, we're all waiting to hear him say, haha, just kidding, I got all your cards, I'm shipping them out. But technically, he stole a bunch of cards. He stole a ton of them. And he has not said he is giving them back. That's all he has to say, by the way, right? Everyone realizes that. All he has to do is come out, make a little video. Guys, you're all getting your cards back, don't worry. Or he could come out and say, guys, your cards were stolen out of my car. My bad. He hasn't said either of those things, so not good. Okay. That's for Wilbur Viato. You guys like short lines? I'm all into having short lines. Ta-da, he's gone and the cards are gone too. All right. Would you take 100K for Mike Tyson punch you one time in the face full force? I would. No. No, I would not. I will skip that money. Chris Clinkscales, one wife Star Wars. Don't want any brain damage. I really like my brain. One old maid. All right, I never remember where we're hiding the old maids at. It's over there. All right, hold on. So we got these old maids here. There you go. Who wants a PP tattoo? Instant brain damaged. Did you know Putin's 5'7"? Yeah, he's got little man syndrome. Oh, nice, man. You got Mew. Yeah, he's short. Putin's a short guy. Kind of interesting that he has so much power. Because he is rather short. Guess it doesn't matter. He's got the right brain. That's what matters the most. In the end. In the end, you'll do what a short guy tells you to do. If he's got the right personality, the right brain. Hi, the Mew looks so slow. Does he? He looks nice. That was for our friend Chris Clinkscales. What's up, Chris? Any old puss one? What? Wait, what happened with Muck? He was running a rip and ship channel, talking trash on this channel apparently, and then one day he just disappeared and decided not to ship anyone's cards or something like that. People had like cards out with PSA with him, and now they don't even know if they're getting them back. So you know those are good cards, right? He's just like, nah, keep those. We've got a Jason McHenry order. Most people are not 6 foot. Most people are like 5'7" and 8. Damn short, man. All right. Mike Size says thousands. Ow, what did I just do? Thousands of dollars. Just hurt my finger. He's on the run. Would you take $5 million right now or get paid $1 per step you walk over a whole year? I'll take the $5 million right now. How tall are you, mister? I'm 6 foot. 6 foot. Here we are. All right, what do we got? Jason McHenry. Soup. Soup. All right. I still remember his cringe fedora profile picture. Hey, man, he can have all the cringy... Oh! He can have all the cringy profile pictures he wants as long as he gives everyone their Pokemon cards back. Who cares about what he looks like? You know what I mean? Gotta get your Pokemons back. I take 10 steps to the refrigerator, right? I had McDonald's tonight, and it was such an instant regret. I have a stomach ache right now. I feel gross, dude. I feel terrible. My wife loves the stuff. She can't get enough of it. I hate it. We're trying something new, though. It's official. We are trying the meals that get shipped to you. You know what I'm talking about? Those meal services? We're trying one. So hopefully all of our problem with cooking is about to go away. Oh, here, I found you. You're on the table. Because we are going to start having real food shipped to us, already prepared. It's going to make a big difference. Tomorrow, walk empty stomach. Extra walking to make up for Mickey. Well, yeah, I did. I had like a hamburger and a chicken sandwich. And that was it. So that should give me most of my calories for the day, and so I just won't eat much more after that. Okay, and one more pack for Sneaky Bunko. 6 corrupted. Can you believe it? The most sold product right now is Sneaker Bunko. Holy cow, man. All right. Wow, man. I thought about doing that too. One is called Hell Fresh. Yes. Ugh. Here we are. Sneaker Bunko is selling almost too fast. All right. Dylan Edwards said 3 Pokemon, 151. Cook yourself some beef fajita, green bell pepper, onions with lots of cheese. Good meal for energy. You know, I hate to say it, I'm not a fan of Mexican food. And I really like Asian food. My wife really, really likes Mexican food. I think for me, I'm just not a fan of beef. I've never liked beef that much. I like fish. I like chicken. And so a lot of Mexican dishes are cooked with like a ground beef or like like some sort of strips. What do they call that? Skirt steak or something like that. Just don't enjoy it. Here we are. I don't like the flavor of tomatoes. I've eaten a lot of tomatoes in my life. I'm not that picky of an eater, but it's like it's not my first choice in vegetable. Here we are. Mexican food has hella chicken. What you mean? Well, I have had. So I've eaten. There's all these Mexican restaurants out here in Camden. There's like 3 or 4 of them in a really close proximity. We've eaten all of them. I always get the chicken dish, and then I get an upset stomach later, and I'm just not a big fan of the flavor either. I don't know what the name of the seasonings are, but it just, you know, it tastes like a pepper-based, you know, some sort of, yeah, it just tastes kind of. I would rather eat KFC or Chick-fil-A, which are terribly unhealthy, right? I get that, but I'd rather eat them. They have a better flavor, in my opinion. Something like a fried chicken wing tastes much better in terms of chicken. Yeah, I don't like it. Not a fan. All right, but I like Mexican people. I'm not a fan of the food. Also, it's like beans. Beans are so healthy for you. They're great for you. But every time I get like beans from a Mexican restaurant, I could tell it's full of something like oil. I'm pretty sure what they do is they blend the refried bean with an oil, and then they cover it in a cheese, and it's just it's not a bean at that point. It's like some other thing. Oh, here we go. I just got the notification. 20% battery left. Mister's from the Philippines. He's Asian. You need to get your Mexican food from food trucks, not restaurants. Well, these are all ran by clearly all run by Mexican families who have immigrated here to the U.S. There's 3 different restaurants out here. I believe there's a 4th one that we have not eaten at. I can't remember the name of the 3rd one, but one's called Ixtapa and the other one's called El something. We eat there constantly because there's not a lot of restaurants out here. And I like always regret it later. I'm like, man, I should have just eaten a boiled egg or something. Mexicans don't use ground beef. My wife has never used it. She's native from Veracruz. Some Mexicans use pork fat to cook their beans. Mexican goes harder than my morning erector. Mr. supports the illegals. I only date chola cheeks. I guess that's why my wife is crazy. They took our jobs. Took your jobs. Look what I started. Taco trucks are fire. Street tacos. Oh, that's another thing. I really don't like tortillas. Did you know that? So the tortilla and the crunchy taco or whatever that is, the chip, dislike both of those. I've said this many times. I don't like bread and I don't like pasta. And guess what? I don't like tortilla either. They're all kind of like this bland filler food. I really just like meat and vegetable, and mostly meat, of course. But you eat the vegetable with it, right? But I just don't like bread type foods. So a lot of the Mexican food is mixed with like some sort of burrito thing, and I never enjoy it. I have to like pick the ingredients out of it to enjoy it. On second thought, I hate Mexicans. No, it's just the food. I'm not a fan of the food. You know how people have preferences? Some people really like Italian. Then maybe there's people who don't like pizza or they don't like Italian food. I don't like pasta, by the way. I don't like pasta. But I do like pizza. I love pizza. My favorite food is very pungent tasting fish. I like really bad tasting fish. I like shellfish like crazy. I think I could eat shellfish every single day and never get tired of it. I also like sushi. I'm trying to think. I like rice a lot. I like the rice to be unseasoned. And then you eat that with soy sauce. So you season the rice with soy sauce, but you don't do anything else to it other than maybe seaweed. Yeah, I just, it's funny. You know, another food, I don't really like Indian food a whole lot. Here's Dylan Edwards. My wife loves Indian food. She will eat truckloads of Indian food. I'm not a fan. She's like, look at this. It's Indian lentils. I'm like, you're just going to eat a pot of beans? It's just not me. I can't do it. I eat it and I get like a stomach ache. I go, oh, this doesn't even feel good. Here we are. Not fried rice. Well, fried rice is like an Asian dish and it's all right. But to be honest, if it's nice, fresh rice with a little bit of soy sauce and then like a really good serving of some kind of good tasting meat, that's all you need. You don't need anything else. Here's Thomas Hogue. I'll take 4 sneaker Bunko. I need a waifu. You know I'm America's favorite hoarder. Hold on. Let me turn my AC up. It is so hot in here. So hot in here. Oh, the AC is already on, and it's running. It just can't cool the room down. It's insufficient. Hold on, we're turning the fan on then. All right, guys. So, I'm going to have to change the settings for the stream, I believe. Give me a second. All right, so we just changed the video quality down to 720, and excuse me, I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi back on for the cell phone now. You ready? Oops. Come on now. All right, that is back on. Now we're probably going to disconnect for a minute, guys, because I'm going to go ahead and unplug the Ethernet cable from the cell phone. Are you ready? All right, ready? I'm going to disconnect the Ethernet cord. There will probably be a big lag spike. All right, I think we're back. So we are running on Wi-Fi now, and so soon we're going to get a speed charger, and we are going to be streaming from 1080p from here on out. But for tonight, it's still going to be the old style, all right? We have officially figured out 1080p. That's progress, everybody. Here we are. Thomas Hogue, 4 sneaker Bunkos. Here we are. By the way, I want you all to be aware, I'm actually not a picky eater. Did you guys know that? So if you served me a Mexican dish or we went out to a Mexican restaurant, I would probably be one of the biggest eaters there. Does that make sense? I'm not a picky eater. I 100% eat Mexican food, probably constantly because my wife loves it. It's more like, I'm just talking almost like a connoisseur here. Okay, I'm coming down to like specific flavors. And I like the weird flavors, like Braunschweiger, some, you know, like the taste of intestines, and I like pungent, weird flavors. I don't like normal flavors. I do like fried chicken a lot, though. I've said that a bunch of times. But yeah, for me, if it doesn't taste weird, it's not like good food, it's just food. We are. What we got? Pungent, nasty flavors is what I'm looking for. Weird stuff. We are. Mister's gone to get new taste buds. So what you have to understand is I'll eat anything, and I'm kind of a fat guy. That's why I'm working out every day, right? And you don't get to be a fat guy by being a picky eater. I eat tons of food, and I eat all kinds of food. I don't discriminate against types of food. This is more like a tier ranking, right? It's like a tier ranking kind of thing. And all of the funkiest tasting Asian foods would rank near the top. Unpopular opinion, I dislike pizza. Pizza is fire. Did you guys hear about that law in New York that is passing that apparently does not allow you to use authentic wood fire ovens or something like that? And the guys out there who run those pizzerias are freaking out. They're like, so there's all these problems in the world, and you guys choose to focus on us, the pizza guys. It's crazy that they would do something like that. You're not allowed to use a wood fire oven, but the politician's still flying around in private jets, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But they're freaking out over that. I would too. There's so many larger industries to go after, but they're upset over wood fire ovens in New York cooking pizza, which I promise you does not contribute significantly to climate change. All the airplanes probably do. All the boats and vehicles and private yachts probably do. But I mean, it's a wood-fired oven. Here we are. Did the PSA order get shipped out yet? Mr. Marty, it actually did not. I am still awaiting that card. It has not arrived in the mail. I thought it would. I thought it would arrive on Monday. It's not here. Nathaniel Martinez, one Last Airbender, one Merlin Sticker Series 1. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about adding Merlin Series Sticker 2 back to the menu. What do you guys think of that? Give me a second. Here we are. I got a bag. I forgot to type. I had enough of cancels if they cancel pizza. If you join the walking stream, Mr. Duds a little out of breath moans when going uphill. I go, ugh. That's not true, but you know what does happen? We talk about subjects in the walking stream that we can't cover over here because we don't have the time, I don't have the concentration, and I'll often share a lot of my deeper thoughts on the hobby if you just ask me questions about it. All right. If they cancel pizza, that's the last straw. That's exactly what they intend to do. They're canceling pizza, and it's really sad. Here we are. There's a lot of crime going on in New York right now, a lot of theft. There's a rise in violent crime, and their focus is on wood-burning stoves that cook pizza. And so you can see that the political leaders have their priorities straight. There we go. No one can afford to live in New York. The price of rent's out of control. You have the problem of inflation. You have a bad economy. One Last Airbender, one Merlin. But don't worry, we can solve it all by shutting down local businesses who run pizza parlors, destroying their business. All right, so you say you got a bag, huh? I think it's a little wild. I feel like there's bigger industries to go after for pollution or for CO2 release into the air. I'm sure the pizza ovens contribute, but like it must be the smallest amount ever, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure we can look it up. Okay. Fossil fuels burned for electricity. Methane, primarily from agriculture. Yeah, so they're going after the pizza guys. Tell me how that makes sense. They're just crazy, man. They're crazy with power. The government loves to do that kind of stuff. Government says, I'm not in pizza. I don't care. All right, I tell you what. Let's get those Merlin 2s up on the menu now again. Give me a second. It's because one orphanage next to Two Bros Pizza caught on fire last month. You're going to open my cards, and then the stream crashed. You started changing things. What happened? What are you talking about? Is this Who are you? Tell me what your name is. All right, let me go get a box of Merlin stickers. Will I be dipping into Lorcana? I'll be jumping in. I'm excited for it. How do you not like pizza? You don't need pizza to enjoy my sausage. These are not for sale. Don't try to buy them. It ain't gonna suck itself, says ProCod. Right, that meme is based off of a scene from a children's drag queen show, correct? It ain't gonna suck itself was a neon sign in the back. They were taking kids to drag shows with signs like "It ain't gonna suck itself." Thomas Hogue, what's going on, Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas, we ended up opening all 4 of your packs when the stream came back. Go ahead and rewind the stream and you'll see all 4 of them get opened, okay? And I did it after the lag, okay? I did it after the lag ended. By the way, these are my booster pack holders. These are for sale just like the other holders. I must sell like 1 or 2 holders per day at this point. They're very popular. They sell on eBay though. Oh, you can get them cheaper here. Tack going below the belly button. What are you talking about? I heard her 25 minutes ago. Why didn't no come up? Hello, Sam. Sam, the wait time is based off of the number of people in the queue. So if you're waiting 25 minutes, it's because it hasn't become your turn yet. Yesterday, we had an unusually short wait line, which is really nice. But sometimes the wait lines are longer. So it just depends. All right, so Merlin 2s are back on the menu. Let me go update the menu. I need a working price for them, though. Wait, is there even... Okay, here we are. Wait, what? Is there not even 1 pack for sale online? I don't believe there's even 1 pack of this for sale online. Wow, dude. Holy Jesus, dude. You cannot find a single pack of Merlin 2 for sale on eBay. That's crazy. All right. It must be a really rare set. That's all I can summarize from that. So we're going to have Merlin. Copy this. So Merlin Sticker Series 1 is actually quite cheap, right? Merlin Series 2 is going to be crazy expensive, though. All right. So I'm doing 45 per pack for Merlin Series Stickers 2. I almost feel like that's on the low side. These are a box I never sold. They're these weird tattoo packs. Huh. I feel like I should take a box of these and send them off to be booster pack graded. Weird stuff. Weird. All right, let me place that over here for now. Because I'm going to go back to the line and start clearing up some names, okay? So you don't wait forever. Okay, so we took care of Jonathan Emmons. We're on to... Oh, look at this! Sam Antonio Renga. Hey, mister, can I slab away the Crystal Guardians Bulbasaur? Yes, sir. Let's go take a look at that. Here he is. Now, just before we hand him up, let me just double-check his price, because I priced him a while ago. And he's sitting on the table, but I haven't repriced him in a while. All right, you're good to go, man. Sam Antonio. I shouldn't even have these up here until they're all repriced, honestly, but... Or what I should do, I should remove all their price tags. But then how would you know if you wanted it? Crazy. There we go. Mister, you didn't do my order. Did we not do your order, Jonathan? I thought I remembered pulling your bag down. Oh, you would have been J-O, right? Hold on. Are you sure about that, Jonathan? I feel like I pulled your bag tonight. Put Sam Renga. Did we really not do his order? Did you order something earlier tonight? I placed 2 orders. Ah, okay, there we go. That's why I have a memory of you. It's an earlier memory. No problem. I'll put down Sam Antonio Renga, and then I'll cross out the Antonio part, Mr. Sam Renga. Okay, so before we finish your order, Mr. Sam, let me just get Jonathan Emmons' 1 pack open. He just needed 1 pack. You ready? 1 Pokemon 151. Mr. pulling a fast one. Portfolio? So the Merlin 2 stickers will be $45 a piece. They're back on the menu. They've been requested many times. Oh, you got Weepinbell. Weepinbell understands the message. It's not going to suck itself. There you go, because Weepinbell's got some pretty good lips going on. I'll give you $4 for Merlin 2. Gotta be $45, I'm afraid, okay? Here we are. It's an old vintage pack. I think they're almost extinct, the vintage packs are. You can almost never find them for sale. Did I misspell this as a Renga? Let's take another look at that. It's Renga. There we go. Sam Renga. 362. Let's make it 360 to make it simple, okay? I don't care about those extra $2. So you'll get those $2 off. I like whole dollar amounts. It's so silly having like an extra $2. Like, who cares? Okay, so you're going to be right here. July, Sam Renga. Bulbasaur at a price of $360, and then from there $340. All right, thank you very much, man. New slab away. Cool, man. All right. Ruben Aguilar wants 2 Pokies 151. Here we are. Ta-da. Do the same with the Pokemon 151 packs. That'd be fun, huh? All right. I'm pissed. Here's Meowth. Meow. When is WaifuBRUH launch? Today? Probably not today. I have some WaifuBRUH cards on the way. What I'm starting to do, I'm starting to build an inventory of girl cards. And so it's not going to happen overnight. See, with the Pokemon cards, it was easy because I already had an inventory of Pokemon cards. But with the girl cards, I do not have an inventory of them at all. So I have to actually kind of build up an inventory of girl cards before I'm able to build adequate booster packs, because it takes some variety, right? Are you an ass-eating connoisseur? I have eaten the booty before. There we are. To be honest, girls don't actually like it that much, is what I've found. I think that they're very self-conscious about having their booties eaten. So it's not always up to the man. Sometimes it's up to the woman. Mark Evans, 3 Avatar, The Last Airbender. Here we are. 3 Avatars, Last Airbender. All right. Mr. Mark. You guys know we have a fresh case of Avatar, right? Girls love getting their booties eaten. Here we are. I'm saying some girls are too self-conscious. They're like, that's where I poop from. And then they go, I'm not into that. Here we are. Only gotten the wife to do it once, says Jason. See, Jason's asked. There we go. There we go. Catch a piece of corn. Some Whisker Biscuits. I knew I loved this channel for a reason. All my friends are only 97% straight because they don't eat the booty. Here we are. And here we are. All right. You have to eat the booty once in your life. If you've never done it, you haven't really lived, I guess. There we go. Blank sex, butt sex is a no for me. So you won't even do the booty sex. Wow, man. All right, Maximilian. See, that's a different subject entirely. Girls don't care as much about booty sex, from my experience. I'm talking about a variety of girls here, by the way. Let's see. Oh! Here we are. Blank hurts my blank. What? What are you talking about? There we go. That's why I use a condom, Marshall. Alright, here goes Alondra Gutierrez. Mr. Alondra, what's going on? 3 Pokemon 151s. You got it. Okay. So we got 1, 2. My wife is protective of her butt. I'm sorry. My pullout game sucks. I got 2 boys. What did I just tune into? But I can't stop listening. There we are. Oh, somebody asked me a very hypersexual question. Can't we just get a nice dinner? Always wear the Bondum. Oh, kids in the chat wouldn't understand booty-eating connoisseurs. There we are. Very nice. Talk about economy, not butt. Let's talk about the butt economy, everybody. Ooh, look at this Nidoking. Yeah, look at our viewers. Our viewers are now 148. I think we just lost like 7 or 8 viewers. Oh, we can't talk about this. What would Jesus think of me? Pikachu, Primeape, and oh, she's about to give you a big wet kiss. Here we go. Okay. What would Jesus think of me if he heard me talking about this? Come on, man. You can use a butt to stimulate the economy. Yes, if your penis's name was economy, you could use the butt to stimulate it. Okay, thank you, Alondra. Welcome. I got blank on once. Sad time. In my opinion, it's not a good idea to ever engage in it unprepared, because if it's a bad experience, you'll never get it again. So it always has to be a good experience each time. Very important. There we go. All right. So you have to put some effort into it. No spur of the moment. There's no spur of the moment booty stuff going on. I do not allow that in this household. Here's Jeff Leon, 1 sneaker, 151. There we are. 151. All right. Jeff Leon. Butt stuff is eh. Okay, Mr. Jeff. Mr. Jeff. All right. You ready? Oh, Mr. Mime. Ninetales. Mr. is going to become a tenant, and one of the rules is no booty sex. Here we are. Like hell, I'm going to become a tenant where they tell me what I can do with my pee-pee. If she doesn't like butt stuff, then you're not doing it right. Yeah, I kind of have to agree, actually. There you go. All right, Jeff Leon. It's all about making the experience a good experience. All right, Mr. Jeff with the J-E. Let's grab your bag. You are floating over here. Unprepared, 50 Shades of Brown. Yeah, all over your white bed sheets. Oh, God. I've heard horror stories like that. My fingers was red. All right, you ready? Here's Super Dan, 2 spots and the Chowie's out. All right, he's jumping into here. For this guy to end, you guys will probably have to take multiple spots eventually. So if you only have 1 spot, consider 2 spots. Super Dan, consider 10 spots. Let's get this Charizard done. Everyone's allowed to choose how much risk they want in here. But let's be honest, we need 262 individual people jumping in to finish it. We could get it done way faster if everyone takes a second spot. When the rivers run red, take the dirt road home. I once saw a horror movie called Brokeback Mountain. It's like a tongue twister. Some chicks and dudes don't like it. I'm sorry. Chat still up? I like the Lillie better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Takes a little training, you know? Takes a little enthusiasm. You have to make it a fun time. All right. What do we got? 6 corrupted art. Spot on the magic pack. That's right. We actually have 2 pack breaks going on here. And this is the 1 ring pack, right? How's Neo looking? I think there's 1 guy in the Neo. We have a lot of breaks going on at the moment, so you can just pick and choose what you want. Okay. $1 for my birthday slab and $1 for Tammy's birthday slab. Aww. So we got 2 birthday slabs you guys can contribute to. Here they are. Tammy and 6 Corrupted both have birthday slabs today. You can donate as little as $1. If you donate up to $5, we'll write your name down on it. Okay. And the important thing is they keep the sleeve, so the sleeve stays on, so they can see who donated. Did Blaziken go off? Yeah, it did a while ago, actually. So, Mr. Thin, Blaziken is over. And now we have 2 new breaks. Are you watching? So, these are the 2 new breaks. Skyridge Charizard Box Topper 10. That's huge. All right, that's like, if you won that on $10, that's a huge part of your collection now. And also this lovely Lillie card, since everyone's going crazy over girl cards. I got a girl card break. Yeah, check it out. I got one of the Charizards as well. See, I'm keeping one for my collection. He's too cool for school. Gotta have one for myself. So I got one for me, one for you guys. It'll be a lot of fun when it breaks. All right. Next up, Kevin Jenner. Can I get 3 Kingdom of Intrigue? Yes, I believe we are nearly out of this. We should have more sealed boxes. How many? I have a single sealed box of Kingdom of Intrigue left. I believe there is a reorder on the way. If we don't see Tammy, she's dealing with family stuff. I heard about that. Can I regrade Lillie to a CGC 9.5? You might. Both birthday girls having a rough time. Here we are. Let's see. All right. This guy with the sword. This girl with the leg. Here's a bra girl. And this guy looking pretty majestic. There we go. Should I snipe a Disney or a sneaker? Ooh, good question. Tough to say, man. Kevin Jenner. Thank you, Kevin. I go fast so that you guys have a nice short wait time. Jump on into the stream we just started. Abraham Grant. Wait, did the name change? I thought it was Granis. Wait, okay, so we got Abraham Rios. 3 clay burst. Mr. Abraham, you got it. It's confused there. Feels like your name changed. Don't do Disney. Willie's already been pulled. I'm dealing with a lot, sadly, says 6. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't buy Disney. Sneakers seems a better investment. Willie has not been pulled, says Super Dan. Here we are. All right. Can't trust the audience. They like to lie about stuff. Cold. And here's a cold one. And here's a cold one. Triple cold. Abraham Rios. It was triple cold. I'm sorry. Ah, man. Elaine Sanko. Do you still do pre-grade appraisal? If so, how much? Debating on sending the Pikachu and Altar Gengar to PSA. Yeah, I'll do a pre-grade. If you just want me to, like, appraise your bag, you know, like a quick thing, I can do that for, like, $8, okay? Okay, Alex says 151 snipe. You got it, Mr. Alex. I know Mr. doesn't tell normally, but that's something I feel like Mr. would be too hyped to hide. Here we are. Mr. Alex. You did it! You pulled the Raichu! Wow. Good job, Alex. Alex is over here, right? I just pulled my wife. Spending G. Can't trust Mr. He likes men. Oh, yeah. Big men lover. Here we are. That opening left the bitter taste in my mouth, just like when I eat the booty. You get a bitter taste, huh? He really is getting some Whisker Biscuits. There we are. All right, let's do a little rotate on these. That Nidoking's pretty awesome. Here's a Chikorita 10. Very solid. This is no rarity Poliwrath. Very good. Ghastly 9, $49. Just crack it and send it to CGC for an easy 10. Bulbasaur Prism 8. All right. We have Christian Gomez for Disney Blow. He wants Disney Blow. Mr. Reed Alex's. Give it to 6. Oh. You're making me do more work, Alex. Damn it. Alex is always like, do this, do that. Wait, you think I'm some kind of Pokemon merchant who does nice things? Please just pop up. Can it just pop up? Where the hell did it go? Be so nice if it just popped up. Oh my god, I definitely do not want to have to do this. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Remember, Alex, when I used to have, like, no donations, you have to pay $6 to take a card out of your bag and put it into someone else's bag? Remember that? Still feel that way these days. The work. You know what it is? It's because the card's cheap. It's like a 25-cent card. That's what does it. So if it was like a, let's say it was like some sort of alternative art. You're like gifting someone alternative art. I'd go do that for free. But then you get like a holographic card, and I'm like, I'd just as much cut it in half than give it to somebody. Go looking through the bags. You're making me work, Alex. Christian Gomez, you ready? Alex says jump. TCC says how high. I needed you to need that Raichu, but it's 6's favorite. Cut it. All right, Christian Gomez. Doesn't have anything to do with 6 or anything like that. I just hate searching for stuff. Did you guys know that? One of the worst parts of the stream is having to locate a bag and then having to locate cards in the bag. So those are some of the worst feelings. Oh. Whoa. It like uses your brain power constantly. Like this part's easy. Here we are. What do we got? Oh my gosh, it's Moana. There we go. My Raichu collection grows. Here's this girl. All right. And let it go, let it go. There we go. All right. Christian Gomez. Clink Scales, Soulless, Christian Gomez. Christian Gomez, we're having a real problem. The CH boxes are 100% full. So are there any nearly expired bags we can just take the hollows out at least? Here's a Charles Cardenas. What does he got? He's from 1122. I have a feeling Charles Cardenas is not coming back. So these are cold holographic pulls. He pulled these back in November. I'm going to take him out of the box. I'm not going to claim the cards, but I'm just going to take him out of the box. There we go. Because I don't think he's coming back for those. All right. Jason McHenry. 2 sneakers. Okay. 1/151. Okay, 151. All right, you got it. Mister, what's going on? What's up, Cisco Cruz? How's it going, man? You gonna place an order too, Mr. Cisco? Uki Neil says, come in, chat. RDC simping. There we go. Let's see. Here's a Vaporeon. Simp. Alex, go get me that simp emoji. I'll go upload it. There you are. Simping's a natural part of life, guys. All right. As men, it's our job to bow down and worship women. I'm not a simp, says Alex. Alex is the biggest simp. We are. He just doesn't let us know who he's simping for. All right, there we go. Lovely, Mr. Jason. Did you win? Says Alex. Could have went better. Could have went worse. I can. How's the line tonight? The line is nice and short. Jump right in. Here's Jason McHenry. Oh, you're on the table, aren't you? Can we have a Bulbalove pack? Bulbalove? I can rename the PokeBRUH Bulbalove. Wilder Cardona for the Rocket Pack break. Thanks. You got it. Mr. Wilder's jumping in for the Rocket Pack. Okay. Here's the Rocket Pack. Let's take a look at the progress in the Rocket Pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but I didn't get completely effed. Had a really lame judge. Probably blanked on the stolen Pokies. Here we are. I sent for Tammy, says ProCod. Jason Bro, 3 Pokey 151s. What's up, Jason? Jason Bit. Okay. Jason, do you need a new bag? How much is the Rocket Break? $10 a spot, 45 spots. One person takes the entire pack. Another reverse Pikachu, so lovely. Here's Blastoise. I sent for Mary. Mary, quite contrary. Mary, quite contrary. How does your poo-poo smell grow? Oh, Kangaskhan and Charmander. Char. Maybe I should open a box of 151 for myself so that I have some to send to PSA soon. Pimp Faux Show. Scotzard, you into dudes? I should have one with you still. Okay, sounds good. Get that Pikachu in the front. There we go. Why was Uck in court? Divorce court! A man's worst nightmare. No! Yeah, he's gonna have to pay me alimony and child support, and also I'll take all of his stuff, please. Thank you. Here's Jacob Music. Jason Bow. I think I wrote it down as Bow, but it's written as Bro on the computer, so you need a new bag. We're gonna call it the correct name, Jason Bro. Here we are. Jason, looks like you started opening back when we still did hollows. We don't do the hollows on the English ones anymore. Now you have to pay an extra $1. Open a box, mister. It's tempting. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that I actually pull the chase pull, and then you guys don't want to open as much. Also, people will be like, he searched for it or something like that. He knew his odds were higher. So if I actually do well, it just doesn't look good. If I do poorly, then I lost money as well. So in both cases, I think I'm in trouble. So I tend to not open up any of the product that I actually sell. I got robbed for about $5K in sealed products, slabs, and cards. Uki Neil says, it's okay. Yeah, boys, it's okay for a woman to rob you, harass you, have people threaten you, slander your name, 0 consequences. Excuse me. Sell everything before you get married. Divorce. I remember my first, says ProCod. Ah, yes. I, too, remember my first divorce. Good times. All right, we're bringing a slab out of the depths. Are you ready? Let's see what it is. Oh, he's so cute! It's Cubone and he's crying for his mommy. Oh, but she's dead. I think Cubone is the most depressing Pokemon in the game. Very depressing. That's why I like Cubone. Cubone and I, we're besties. If you identify as trans in court, you will win. Yeah, did you think about that? There we go. I like that one. I like those. Oh, let's look him up. So I must have placed him to the side for some reason. Let's see what he goes for. Okay, there is none of these Cubones available PSA graded. How about CGC graded? None. All right, well, what if we're just looking for the raw version of the card? Oh, well, hold on. Wait, let's go by cheapest price. All right. Well, I guess we'll do about 35. Cute little Cubone, 35. Figure, Mr. I play Apex and you new slab. Cubone took that pain and becomes stronger, hopefully. Mimikyu very depressed. This stream is too wild. Marriage is overrated. I like being able to cheat and keep my pokies. Now the court's over, her boyfriend been texting me talking blank, bragging more about the stolen pokies. Oh, wow, that's awful, man. He's like, oh, you didn't get him back, bro. He's just trying to get to you, man. Just, it's in the past now. Don't even think about it anymore. Time to move on. All right, here we are. The best advice. It's in the past now. Time to look toward the future. One sneaker Bunko, and then it will feel like your heart is not as heavy. All right, what we got? Let me get the number. I'd talk back. Here we go. The stolen Poke what happened? What? Okay. You got a Jessie and a Poliwhirl and a Jolteon. Why are these cards all mixed up? They're all like upside down. Indiana, kind of hot, says Alex. Okay, so there's a Jessie James. Here's a Poliwhirl. Everyone knows Poliwhirl is a top pull. Say that if you ever get caught cheating is the past, babe. Don't think about it. That's right. True that, mister. My new girl is from a high-class family. There you go. And she's a really good person. Big upgrade for you. She's going to be a really great divorce in the future, in my opinion. Nathaniel Martinez. I'm just playing with you, man. Okay. Boobies. Whoa. That was a loaded pack. Nathaniel Martinez with an N. You're over here, right? Let's see. Ta-da! I found you. Pretend if it don't bother you, make him incriminate himself via text, then take him to court. I'm smoking 4 grams of Blue Dream stream. 6 corrupted, 2 151s. You got it. Anything for 6 corrupted. Anything at all. Beep. There we go. Giovanni, we got Flavion. Flavion. Here's Bulbasaur. I'm Bubba. You guys like Bubba? I'm Bulbasaur. You make my bubs dance. All right. Wow, that's a cute looking Bulbasaur. I think that's the first time we pulled that. Okay. Oh, do we sleeve these? I think we do. I'm smoking Super Silver Haze out of a 3G Cali Vibe. There we go. Found out today that Missouri is the #1 state for spending money on fireworks. Did you guys know that? No other state spends more money on fireworks than Missouri. Maybe that's why I'm always so gung-ho about saying I don't spend money on fireworks, because maybe to me, I watch all the people around me growing up spend like $500 on fireworks and thought that was what everyone did. So apparently, yeah, Missouri spends the most. So weird. All right. Is that something to be proud of? I feel like it's not. Antonio Suevas. Zard and 2 energy Lottos. Okay. Fireworks is a waste. Yeah, I gotta agree, man. There we go. Rocket. Charizard. I got some Gorilla Breath. Duh. Okay. Oh, and 2 energy Lottos. Are you ready? Are you scared? You should be scared. PokeBRUHs have really come to a halt ever since the energy Lotto came out. Oh, cold. Poor PokeBRUHs. Okay, we got Alondra Gutierrez, 4 Pokemon Battle Regions. Battle Regions. Mr. State also has Lambert's, home of the thrown buns. Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty cool. The guy who throws the buns is like insanely good. He got like perfect aim. Because all he does is throw buns for a living. He comes out on a cart. Everyone's excited to see him. And he starts throwing buns everywhere. It's very novel. After you've had it twice, you're like, all right, I don't care anymore. I'm so high right now, nothing can hurt me. Shoots self. Do you like balut? I love balut. I've never eaten it. He's referring to the half-grown duck eggs. There you go. I bet they taste fine. I don't know if I'd eat that little duck, though. There you go. I'd probably like it. Cubone making me sleepy. It looks like he's yawning. I think I'm getting sleepy. Absol. So, Battle Region is cheap, and it's fun. It's got nice reverse hollows. You guys should be opening more of this set. There is a submarine with 3 people or something like that in it, and they're trapped in the ocean. You can't come back. I think they're going to die. What? Yeah, dudes, boobies rock. Like the small ones or straight nips on chest. Fazoli's used to be good and bring about breadsticks. Fazoli's was one of the few restaurants we never ate at. I don't know why. We just never ate there. There you go. Alondra AL. Here you go, Alondra. My B-Day in 2 days. Mister, I'm going to be old again. Again. Then you can trade your Blue Dream card for your Granddaddy Perp card, and when you smoke them, they have the strains. We got offered balut at the beach in Philippines. I watched someone eat one, but I just couldn't do it. It's got that cute little birdie in it. Tasty, dude. I just want to know, do they eat like the entire bird, intestines and all? So I wouldn't want to eat the intestines because it's probably loaded with garbage in there. But, you know, if the little wings taste good or something, I'd probably eat those. The little legs. But, you know, there's still like, I believe there's still yolk and egg white in the egg, right? So I would eat that. Jeff Leon, One Magic, The Gathering Mini. You got it, Mr. Jeff. How's the line? Nice and short. Jump in. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to our very late night stream. One sneaker. We're here every single night, so you know we're always live. 151. It wouldn't have anything in its intestines. Yeah, because it's only eaten what's inside of the egg, correct? So I was thinking that too. I wasn't sure what to think. There you go. There we go. They eat the whole thing like a hard-boiled egg, but there's feathers and skin starting to form already. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if I'd eat the whole thing. I definitely eat whatever's around the bird, though. There we go. Eating unfeathered chicken meat or duck meat just sounds like it's not necessary. Like, I'm not that desperate. It absorbs nutrients. There we go. Here we are. All right, Jeff Leon. Mr. Jeff. Random Gamer says, I want a baddie. Ukino, you know, if you want a simp, we got some simp cards over here. We have 2 birthday cards you can donate to. Here's 6 Corrupted's birthday card and Tammy's birthday card. So you want to make a donation, you can place a donation on those cards, guys. All right. Next up, we got Alex for Tammy's birthday. Very cool, Alex. All right. That's nice of you. So this goes down to 194 Alex PSX. Mister, I don't buy girls Pokemon. They buy me Pokemon. Oh, really? That's kind of icky, dude. There we go. All right. I'm getting the ick. Let's see. Throw these away. Unnecessary emails. And now we've got Abraham Rios. 2 more Clay Burst. Can we drill the birthday slabs? If they let you. Mister, am I crazy? I want to work in my 80s. Well, I don't want to be bored in my 80s, but I don't want to have a work schedule. But I'll probably be working on something. Maybe I'll be writing something or drawing something or making music. I like art a lot. There we go. My girl just bought me a Gym 1 Japanese pack today. Yeah? Your girl, huh? There we go. I couldn't do that, man. That's not in me. I wouldn't enjoy the pack if somebody bought it for me like that. Well, someone else can buy me a pack, but I'm talking like girlfriends. Abraham Rios. All right. I feel like a man being able to buy girls gifts, it's a very natural thing. You see it a lot in nature. So in nature, the male bird or insect or whatever mammalian thingamabob, they almost always have to impress the girl somehow. They're like, here's a gift. You know what I mean? Here it is, Mr. Abraham. It's called nature. Can't escape it. Inescapable. We believe in equality. Well, yeah, if you're the one benefiting from Gym Heroes booster packs, but I don't know how long that lasts, man. I have a theory that that concept doesn't work in the long run. Abraham, you had 2 cold Clay Bursts. Wow, that means he had 5 cold ones in a row. Can I get you a free one? Let me get you a free one. That's some bad luck, dude. My theory is that does not last for a long time. God, man, I used to have these easier to access. Give me a second. I need to, like, clean up over here. It's because the energy lotto takes up a lot of room. It didn't always do that. There we go. Usually requires an animal for eating. Let's see. I feel like girls start out with the whole like strong feminist vibes, and then later in life they realize, you know, it would be really nice if I had just picked a guy who can just provide a retirement for me. That would make life way easier. Let's see. That's my theory. But early on they don't care, but later they do care a lot. So any long-term relationship, she's going to start to care. She's going to be like, so what do you bring to this relationship? That's where we get that term. What do you bring to the relationship? I'm here for politics talks. What do you want to talk about, Mr. Tyler? I'll talk about anything you want. Sacrifice the fur burger. See this? It's a fresh pack of poker cards here. I bring the slabs. And conspiracy theories. Here we are. Well, here's my conspiracy theory. When women are younger, they start out like strong feminists because that's what they've been told works best. And then when they get older, they go, damn it, I should have just picked a guy who was going to take care of me. Because why would I want to have a job where I got to have the children and take care of the man as if he was a woman? Here we are. Here we are. All right, there we go. All right, lovely. That's my theory. Whoa, Tepig.
Mr. May I buy that
That's a good one.
Rings box topper if it is for sale?
The box topper, huh? Were you the same guy who bought it last time? People are really interested in buying this box topper. So that's shrub in the tub. I feel like I need more time to understand these box toppers. Are they searchable? Is there a chase card and they want to search them? Everyone is lizard people. Didn't that girl take 5K of your cards probably because you didn't get her a damn Birkin? A Birkin. Perfect timing. Why can't both be a thing? I think there both does happen sometimes, but for a woman who's more like a provider for a man, those girls generally don't end up actually wanting men later in life. Here we are. They go, all men want. You know what I mean? They take on a girlfriend. At some point, they go, man, girls treat me better than guys, so why would I have a boyfriend? All right, let's see. Let's see. We're helping Mr. Abraham. Abraham, you're getting this lovely poker card. Let's see. Abigail. I'm a strong believer in nature. And we think that as a society, we've like evolved past it. Like what, in 20 years? No, we haven't. You have not evolved past nature. You just have a strong imagination that you have. But the nature comes back and wins. Here we are. There we go. Would you do the Pine Grove Shuffle? What's a Pine Grove Shuffle? Isn't Pine Grove some kind of conspiracy group or something like that? Marry a girl in her early 20s so she can't get into her wild phase. That's not true. I think a lot of girls can be in a wild phase like as early as 16. But, yeah. If you don't want girls to be in a wild phase, you can't just be upset at girls. You got to be upset at guys, too. Right? So if a girl's running around having a lot of sex, well, the guys are consenting to it as well. So if you're a guy who really is into purity and you don't want your wife to have been, quote, ran through, why don't us guys do something about all of the promiscuity that men actually also go through? Have you ever looked at old religions like the Jewish religion, Islam, Christianity? You pretty much get isolated and kicked out of society if you're a guy running around doing a lot of adultery in those religions. So it's evil, it's sinful, you get kicked out of the society, the other men don't like you anymore. In this new society, we praise and support it, and then you get all these girls, they got high body counts, but you just blame the girl and not the guy at the same time. It's really both of them, isn't it? So there's a lot of men and women doing what would have been called in the past, it would have been called adultery, but you're really just mad at the girls over it and not the guys. But it's in the past, they used to get mad at the men as well. So this is a really interesting subject to me because for guys, we don't ever get mad at each other like, what are you doing sleeping around with all these girls? You're ruining them. Here we go, 5. Ooh. Kill them, says Random Gamer. Yeah, so for real though, I mean that was a thing. I'm pretty sure you would get hung. If you were a farmer and you had a daughter and she snuck off with some young guy and he had sex with her, in the past, you might have hunted that guy down and just shot him dead and been like, that's what you get for sleeping with my daughter. So that stuff just didn't happen in the past. Now in the future, we're mad that the girls sleep around, but we're not equally mad at the guys for also sleeping around. Well, it takes two to tango, doesn't it? So I find that to be very interesting, don't you think? You know what I mean? By the way, you can find girls that aren't sleeping around. You just got to go to church. Super Dan says, I'm Japanese, mister. I prefer steamed rice as well. I put teriyaki on mine, not just regular soy sauce. Oh, that's awesome, man. One spot in the Lillie break, please. Yeah, so rice that is freshly cooked is a really, really good taste. By the way, I have a rice cooker that drains the water out of the rice as it cooks it and doesn't let the water re-enter the rice. And so apparently it helps remove some of the sugar out of the rice and makes it lower calorie and healthier. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's see. One spot in the Lillie break. Here we are, Lillie. It's because of the pay gap, mister, says Oasis. What? My oldest daughter is a thought, and I know that, but it's her life, and she can do with that whatever she wants. Yeah, so anyone can do whatever they want. I could eat cookies every day. I was eating cookies every day, but I'm going to die of heart disease and cancer if I do that. So you can tell your daughter, hey, do anything you want. But you know, some behaviors have really bad consequences to them. Not that you're implementing them. It's just a part of reality. So, you know, suppose your daughter was sleeping around with a lot of men. She might have an unwanted pregnancy. She might have some sort of sexually transmitted disease at some point. She might have trouble attaching to a future quality husband because I believe that's like some sort of chemical balance thing in the brain, right? Oxytocin and attachment. Oh, this is a sad song. We can't be playing this. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was something else playing. So, you know, there's consequences, I think, to sleeping around quite a lot. And, you know, so I'm not saying you should tell your daughter to live one way or another. People should live in the way that they think is smartest. But what I am telling you is that you should live in the way that's smartest.
I'm better.
I'm better.
I am better.
So you hear what I'm saying? So I say, don't just do anything you want. Try to do what you think is smartest all the time. That's why I would tell my daughter. I'd be like, hey, you got to be smart, man, so that your future self is in a good position. Whoa, there we go. We got the belly bolt. It's a cool Pokemon. I like that. You don't know if his eyes are here or here. I think they're here, right? Got to do what you think is smartest. Doesn't have anything to do with Jesus. Doesn't have anything to do with politicians. Just got to be smart, you know? The world works certain ways. Your job is to acquire comfort, wealth, security, retirement, and happiness. Now, sexuality is very pleasurable, and I've read that lots of sex is actually healthy. But at the same time, there's like certain behaviors that probably are so high risk reward, you'd be better off just not doing them. For example, I don't drive at night because I might hit a deer. So I just don't drive at night out here because there's a lot of deer out here. I could go driving at night because maybe I want to go do something, but I reduce my risk heavily by not driving at night. So I just never hit a deer, and my life is more comfortable that way. So all of life is kind of like that, you know? You're trying to measure risk rewards and decide, hey, what's actually worth going after? You know what I mean? Here we are. My wife met me during my hoe phase. She saved me from all the tempting mistresses. That's right. Subadan was surrounded. I'm sorry, not Subadan. Dr. Disappointment was surrounded by hot bitches. It's so easy. He could snap a finger and her panties would fall. Here we are. We got Rapidash. We got Dugong. We got Charizard. And Dusclops. Here we are. Very nice. You should tell John about that at the next company meeting. Yeah, well, you know, I was saying that because John had hit a deer at night, and I, you know, my point was that I don't like to drive at night because I'm aware that deer risk. It's higher at night, much higher. The deer are all over the place at night. It's scary, dude. They're like nocturnal, sort of. Deer are. They don't like to be out during the day. We are Daniel. I mean, you can find them in the day, but at night they're just everywhere, dude. And you can't see them. Is the worst part. They're hard to see at night. Subadan is surrounded by ladyboys. All right, what do we got? Blastoise! Whoa! Daniel Del Barrio with the snipe. Oh my, I can only get so hard! Mr. Avoid Laundry and flips his underwear. Nighttime is fun for street racing. Mr. Which rice cooker do you have? I'm trying to look a good one up. I don't know the name of it. It's just a small rice cooker that drains the water out as it cooks, and it doesn't put the water back in. So all the sugar drains out of the rice, and not all of it, but a chunk of the sugar will drain out of the rice during the initial cooking process. And so when it's done cooking, that rice it has a lower sugar or glycemic index or whatever, and that's healthier for you. Mr. Daniel. All right. Daniel Del Barrio. Deer got that headlight lock. Yeah, that's right. The deer hear one little twig in the forest and they go running. They see a 6,000 pound truck barreling at them, and they just stand there and stare at it like, huh? They just stare it down as it runs them over. Oh, here we are. Here's Daniel. Wow, we got a lot of bags on the table these days. That sounds like a marketing gimmick. It hurts. Take it out, says John Silver. Doesn't cover deer's derrick. Quinoa is better than rice. Is that why Super Dan gets the Ladyboy ads? Next up, Steven Mitz. He says, I'll take the Cubone. Lovely. Here you go, Mr. Steven. All right. Are you one of those people that says 20 plus miles is too far? So one of my strategies in life is not to drive a lot. I don't go out very often. I'm an indoorsy kind of person, and I don't drive a lot. I have been driving since I stole a car from my parents and drove it illegally for a while. And I've been driving all these years. It's been, let's see, how many years has it been? Like 17 years or something like that. It's been like 17 years of driving. 0 accidents, not a single accident, almost no tickets at all. I pay very little on my insurance. I think my insurance is like just almost nothing at all. I've had the same company, never filed an insurance claim all these years. I just pay like pennies for insurance. I've never had to waste money on car repairs in an accident. These are very important steps I took to obtain this sort of level that I'm at in life. So I took a conservative route with how I set my life up, and kind of it worked. Yeah, it worked. Here I am sitting in my lovely lake house. Sven Jansen says 2 spots in the Zard break. Here we are. I am the opposite of a YOLO kind of person. I am not YOLO at all. I go, how can we reduce our costs and how can we reduce our risks? How can we optimize our chances for success? And what do we need to work on? And how do we get there? And how can we optimize? I like to think like that. Here we go, Charizard. Why do I get the trans ads? He needs to walk. It stinks, put it back in. Mister needs a golf cart to patrol his property. Yo, should I open my team-up pack or keep them sealed? Open, open, open. I drive a lot. I do a lot of outdoorsy things. Over your Twitter, silly. Not YOLO. What makes you homo? Here we are. I'm not a big YOLO kind of person. All right, 2 energy lottos for Mr. Sven. Are you ready, Mr. Sven? All right, time to get Sven the big hit. 1, 2. Ah, they're cold. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Aaron Searles, my first sneaky bunko. I'd follow the Gok to my doom Ukino. Sneaker Bunko is not even a new set, and it is the #1 selling set right now. Oh, you got a hit. Ah, you got the boring one. Okay. Cute Elvish girl. Boop. Okay, thank you, Mr. Aaron. Shoop. That's not a hot lewd girl. Damn it. Some of the hot lewd cards just go for so much money in this set. TikTok where this fat guy runs over a criminal with his golf car. FML. There we go. Sneaker Bunko. I wonder if they're going to do a Disney reprint. 6 Corrupted says 2 more 151s. Here we are. Yukinil says, Sneaker is gradable with PSA now, if anyone didn't know. That was silly that they wouldn't grade them, because it just seems like, what are you guys, Catholic priests? You know, what do you... Let us have our lewd cards. Who cares? Who's it going to hurt? They're not naked. There's no peepees. Here we are. Who's gonna get hurt if I have a sexy card graded with the PSA? Oh, another hit. That was a box with 2 pulls in it. Very cool. All right. So here you go. Sometimes the boxes have 2 etched cards in them. Oh! Oh my god. I was opening Sneaker Bunko. Oh my god. Wrong set. Alright. Well, these are mine now. Damn, dude. That's terrible. You said 2 more, and I immediately thought, oh, she wants 2 more Sneaker Bunkos. Here we are. I think a part of my brain was anticipating that she would order Sneaker Bunko. Because the box was hot. So I was anticipating a Sneaker Bunko order. All right, so we'll put this over here. This box is going to contain hot waifu pulls. So now we got an extra waifu pull for it, I suppose. Getting those girl cards together. Got to build a repertoire of girl cards. All right, put that back. Okay, who's next? Any ZELLES? No ZELLES today. There have been 0 ZELLES today. Surprise, surprise. Wow. Oh, wait, we're not done. So 6 Corrupted still needs her 2 Pokemon. Here we go. Sorry about that. Ta-da. Next person who had Sneaker in line gonna be pissed. You know, I don't know what to say because it's an accident. Obviously, I don't try to open packs for myself. And in this case, the accident works in my favor, but it is, I would call it RNG because it is an accident. Here we are. Let me put it like this. If I had opened up a cold pack, it's not like that person's going to buy the cold packs off of me, right? So let's say I'd open up cold packs. He'd be like, well, I want fresh ones. You know what I'm saying? So when I have an accident like that occur and it pulls some sort of edged card out, it's going to be mine. And by the way, somebody else had just pulled an edged card, so it didn't even seem like it was supposed to be any kind of pull. So here we go. 6 Corrupted picked up Master Ball Porygon. Congratulations. Need your head in the game. My head was in the game. The problem is my brain was anticipating that she would order a Sneaker Bunko just then. There we are. I didn't get my 151. There you go. You got it now. Jeff Leon. I'll take 1 151, 1 Sneaker. I tell you what. We'll get you a fresh box of Sneaker Bunko open, okay? How about that? No problem. She said to put it in my bag, mister. Don't bother checking chat. Mister, I'm late. What's up, Monster Art? Quick, go make an order. Mister's head was in waifu boobies. All right, very good. So 1 Sneaker and 1 151. All right, perfect. Sneak. Ready? A little Bulbasaur there. He's pretty cute. All right, you got Hollow Mewtwo, and over here you pull. Oh my God, you did it! You pulled the chase card. Wow, a perfectly cold Sneaker Bunko. I should have just given him the cold pack from the other box. That one didn't even have a sexy card in it. He probably would have been better off opening up the other box. But see, we don't know those things. It's all RNG, isn't it? Mister, I'm late. Mister's head was in waifu boobies. Ukinil says slow bro. Members only. Mister, do you dream of Sneaker? I dream of making my own card set one day. We should make our own card set, and it'll have sexier girl cards than Sneaker Bunko even. Here we are. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Armaldo. Seeking. Nidoking. Dusk Clops. Clop, clop, clop. Okay, here's a new slab. Giratina, huh? What's his name again? It's, oh, right, Giratina. My brain was saying Gyarados, and I know that wasn't right. Uh-huh. All right. Ukinil says, Mister, I placed an order. Sounds good. Gravis. What's up, Mr. Nath? Did you just swap a Dusclops for a Dusclops? I did. I know of We Cross Queen's Babe. How many spaces left? Queen's Blade. How many spaces left in the Neopack break? 9, I believe. Okay, there he is. Lovely. Brad Bettle. He says, $20 toward his slab away. Here you go, Mr. Brad. I'm a little concerned. I'm not getting that many slab away payments. I'm worried that people are going to run out of time and get repoed. One energy lotto. Mr. Brad. Soup. Oh, 5 General Mills. The end of the General Mills. All right. That was the very last packs of General Mills I had. And they're all yours, Mr. Brad. Wow. $2 for Tammy birthday, $3 for 6 Corrupt birthday. Aw, how sweet, man. Okay, so Tammy goes down to 192. And this goes down to 234. Okay. 234, 192. Okay, and let's find out what's in here. Birthday slabs are important. I think they're very important. Gotta have a birthday slab for your birthday. All right, what we got? Buying cards for girls you'll never have sex with, and not your boy who got effed by the system. Sad world we live in. Ah, Ukinil. Haven't you figured it out, Ukinil? Haven't you figured it out? Nobody cares about men. Oh my god. Here we are. All right. Mr. Brad. Kill all men. Here's Pikachu. Pika. Do you like steak and shake? I have some fond memories. When I was younger, maybe when I was about 15, I had an older sister who had a ton of friends. She was super social. She was a socialite. She just made friends all day long. And at some point, she just had this massive friend group. And she was like the ringleader, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. This round's doing really well for you. Galarian Ponyta popping out. All right, excellent. Brad Bettle, this has been really nice. And I would get to tag along with her because we're only a year and a half different in age. Oh, man, you're getting the whole set, dude. And one of their activities was they would hang out all day long, going to places like Six Flags, the swimming pool, parks. And then at night, they would go to Steak and Shake, and everyone would order some junk food, usually like cheesy fries. So I do have some good memories of Steak and Shake. However, I believe it's heavily as a product, I believe it's heavily overpriced. I also believe it's a low-quality fast food. There we go. Brad Bettle, what a round, man. That was an excellent 5 packs. Damn, dude. So out of that round of 5 packs, 3 of them were hits. Gossifleur, Ponyta, and Hatena. Nice, man. Okay, Brad said he has a bag. Let's go looking for it. I only go there for the shakes. Yeah, I've had the shakes. They're just okay, dude. Like, there's so many desserts out in the world that cost so much less than freaking Steak and Shake, which is $1 bazillion. Steak and Shake expensive, man. Bryce, Birdie Sweet, Brett Gilbert, Brandon Galligan, Brad Bettle. Did you say you had a bag? Ah, here he is. Brad Bettle got that good karma for doing a birthday donation. There we go. Those Pikachus are like $50 a pop raw. Exactly. Brad just made hundreds of dollars. There you go. We got Mr. Ukinil, 3 clay burst. I see you. I see you timing that order. Here we go. He said, I'm going to have to take some clay burst then. All right. Ready? Sleep. All right. Steak and shake. Whoop. There you go. You got Gumby's dog with the bowl on his head. Yeah, my older sister, she was real social. She was always dating a different guy, but they always broke up, and she'll always get her heart broken. I watched that for years and years. She would pick some super cute guy, and they would date, and then they would break up. She's always telling him, like, ultimatums, too. She's like, you either want me or you don't, or something like that, you know what I mean? She'll give him some sassy ultimatum, and then he'd be like, well, you know, I guess I'll get out of here. There we are. I felt very bad for her. There we go. I wasn't like that when it came to dating when I was younger. I never wanted to jump into a relationship very quickly. I always wanted to make sure I'm really super picky about whoever I date. There we go. Coughing. Oh my God. Get this guy to a hospital. He's going to have wheezing. Here to write you. He's going to have whooping cough. Larvitar. And Stanky Manky. Those aren't Iona. I want a refund. All right, let's see what we got. Oh my God, we're out of orders. Are we out of orders? No, we still got some orders. Very good. So next up, we have Irvin. Paying off my slab away. Would like to slab the 6.5 Charizard CGC. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Irvin. Howdy do, Mr. Irvin. I appreciate you paying off that slab. I understand it went down in price. So it was nice of you to do that. So let's go grab them. Your hands look a bit thin. My hands? No, they don't. They look the same. It's in your imagination. I feel like I can turn this fan off now. It's definitely cooled down in here. All right, Mr. Here it is. I got lucky. Both slabs I slabbed away have went up in value. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't happen 100% of the time. Tentacruel, wind from the sea. There we go. Great slab, man. Definitely one to hold. Don't worry about the price on it. You just hold it. My hands look different to me. Your hands look different to you? Okay, so we're going to translate this over to July. Bring this back here. It's going to say Charizard. And it's going to say 300. And then it's going to say 280.
I'm stronger.
I'm smarter. I'm better.
Better. I am better.
Okay. I remember this. Christina was going to slab away a Charizard, and I thought it was this one, but it was a different one. I'm thankful for slabaways. I'm currently building a house in these hard times and can't drop money on cards as I'd like to. Definitely. There we go. My shiny Amoga is up a little bit. I have it slabbed away right now. That one scares me. I don't understand why it's so expensive. It just is. That is one pricey card, dude. But, you know, as long as it stays that price, that's all that matters. Almost has me wondering, like, should I have kept it? Was it like this super desirable, super rare card and I just didn't understand it? You know, it's got me scratching my head. All right, who's next? Sven Jansen, 6 energy lottos. You ready? All right, Mr. Sven. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, they're all cold. That's rough, Sven. Cold round. Oof, man. I messaged you on Discord. What's the name of the account, Mr. Joseph? Chase McCutcheon, 10 151s And the Nidoking Topps card. Oh, that's a nice one. Yes. Here he is. Might try to cross-grade him, by the way, Chase. Chase McCutcheon. Is it McCutcheon? McCutcheon? There we go. 10 151s. Love me some Nidoking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, huh? Okay, so that's 6. Mr. Where's Cardos Mew? Even I'm saying Cardass. Somewhere. I think there's one in the Energy Lotto. First way he said it, McCutcheon. Is that an Irish last name then, if it's got a Mick? The Scottish don't do Mick, do they? Alright, there we go. There we go. Scottish Irish. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we're just doing... Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Sweet! Mixed heritage. Gotcha. All right. All right. Man, I need to go on vacation and visit places like Ireland and Scotland so I can see how I feel about them more. I like them a lot. I love the accent. I actually can't get over how good the accent sounds to me. Mr. Chase. It makes an American accent sound cavemanish. Final Fantasy 16 is dope. I won a CGC Topps and Golduck for 127 in auction. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching those CGC 9.5s. I know those Top Sun cards are really expensive when you get the right type of Top Sun card, right? I never really messed with the Top Sun cards. I had a feeling there were some heavy investors types already buying into those cards, and I didn't want to compete with them and drive up the demand. So I wanted to pick something rare that nobody was really buying up yet, and I moved into the poker cards instead. And you know what? It feels great. The poker cards just look fantastic. Like, I look at the top set cards, and to be honest, they're a little bit boring. And I think that the poker cards are really cool, actually, like this Charizard here. So it's a similar basic artwork, just like the Top Sun cards, but it's actually less busy. There's less stuff going on in the card, so you just get the cool-looking card here. And that looks fantastic on the back anyways. The back of the Top Sun cards are kind of ugly. Have you noticed that? All right. The cheapest PSA is 1K. Well, make sure that you got the exact same one, because with the Top Sun cards, there's like some confusing hierarchy to numbering and coloring on the back. Right? There's blue label, green label, numbered, unnumbered, I believe. There we go. All right. We got Krabby Patty. This is Chase McCutcheon. Okay. Here is a Jinx. She gonna give you the smooch. There we go. Yeah, I never got into the Top Sun. I don't think I ever will. I don't dislike them, though. I just, I don't want to try to jump into something so late that has such a sort of okay vibe to it. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed Top Sun's just kind of okay? I would buy a Top Sun Charizard, though, but those are really expensive. Here we are. Actually, the cards that really, really kind of blew me out of the water were the these Cardos cards right here with the unique drawings on them. I feel like those are so unique because a lot of these products like Top Sun, Topps, Cardos Prism, and even the poker cards, they use a sort of like copy and paste image for the Pokemon. But the Cardos cards drawn by Ken Sugimori seem to all be unique artworks that don't show up on any other Pokemon cards. So I can't get over them for that. They are so freaking cool for that. Unique artworks that do not show up in the other sets. You know what I mean? Like, I think if we look up the Top Sun Charizard, he looks exactly like the Poker Charizard. Let me look at it. All right, yeah, so check this out, guys. So this is the Topsun Charizard, and they want like $5,000 for it. Here it is. So that's what the card looks like. And what we can actually do is place this right next to it. And you can see they're actually quite similar to each other. Not illuminated very well like the one on screen is, but yeah, they're very similar. It's the same exact artwork, except I got this card at a much, much, much better price. And actually think he looks fine. He almost looks nice and neat. You know, like what I'm trying to say about this other card, it's got all this other crap going on the card, right? Like all this background figuring, all this stuff down here. It kind of makes the card look busy a little bit, you know what I mean? Whereas the poker card's nice and clean. So for me, I actually pay a really close attention to the aesthetic. You also check, this is the back. This is what the Topsun card looks like on the back. So that's just kind of, I'm not going to lie, that's just kind of ugly, you know, because it's just words wrapping on the back. But this one, that's really nice. It looks like an official card, right? And yeah, so trying to collect this as a yellow back, blue back, green back, and red back is going to be pretty fun. The Topsun's just, it's okay. Like, if nobody had set a price on them, if there was no established history of prices on them, my theory is that the poker cards might have actually been the more popular card. But collectors back then, earlier collectors than me and you, they decided the Topsun cards were valuable, and they didn't mess with the poker cards for some reason. You know, which is wrong, because the poker cards are good looking. Of course the poker cards are good looking. It's literally the same artwork. And they're from 1996. Topsun claims to be older, 1995. That's cool. Doesn't really matter to me that much, though. If it did, I'd be buying Topsun. I don't care if it's 1 year earlier. They try to say, like, oh, it's the first Pokemon cards printed. I think that's what they tend to try and say. But then you find other cards from other sets, and then they claim to be the first ones. And so I think it's something that they think it's the oldest one, but it's not like there's a really strong evidence. Chase McCutcheon, Mr. Chase. Although I'd like to learn more about it if there's some really, really clear way to know. Mr. Emiliano's going deep, man. Thank you, Mr. Emiliano. I appreciate it, man. Chase McCutcheon. We got to find your bag. Not on the table, right? Okay. Chris. I like Big Ass more. There's Cardos, there's Sealdos, and then there's Big Ass. I'm more of a fan of Big Ass. Dumb dude. Oh, here we are. Found you. Look at that. You already had a star you. I like Belly Ass more. There we go. I like the Sealdos Charizard as well. I like the fact that the Sealdos Zard appears to be hyper rare. With there being like a population of 2 of them for now. That's very interesting, by the way. Maxim Phobionchuk. Hey, Mr. 3. Why Star Wars? You got it, man. I don't know why the guy who had the card would sell it. And if he did sell it, why didn't he ask for like 10,000 for it? I would have actually considered 10,000 if it's a Pop 2 card and it's not about to blow up in population. All right, 2 Paldea Evolved. 2 Paldea Evolved. That's over here. Okay, Mr. Maxim. Ta-da! I like all the weird ones because they're all big money for 10s. Yeah, I love these Sealdos cards. Or, I'm sorry, Cardos cards over here. They're called Pocket Monster. That's how PSA describes them. Pocket Monsters. And that's because it's got the words right on the front. Pocket Monster. And I just love how some of the artworks look. They're to die for, really. You guys have seen the Gengar, right? The Gengar's so cool. When I got these back in the mail, the Gengar sold like that. That's why you never see Gengar on the table. The moment the Gengars went up on the table, somebody pulled them back down. So people aren't jumping at Mankey, but the Gengar, boom, gone. Just gone instantly. So Mankey hangs around, and Gengar's been removed from the table, like, immediately. Here we are. All right, you got Quackavall. Sweet. All right, Mr. Maxim. Whoa, Bobo Fett. All right. You know what's sad, guys? I DoorDashed some fried chicken from a gas station recently, and it was the best fried chicken I've had out here in Lake of the Ozarks. Isn't that sad? Walmart fried chicken is so gross. It is really bad. Then you also have fried chicken at a local grocery store called Gerb's. Same deal. It's so gross. So I get this gas station fried chicken wings. They're actually pretty tasty. I was like, what? Gas station with the best tasting. Yeah, it was funny. It's a trap. I wrote on your card. I hope you forgive me. It was just a common uncommon. I thought it'd be fun. Dierberg's fried chicken. Joseph is in Missouri, obviously. Joseph, I forget who's in Missouri and who's not in Missouri. You coming over for 4th of July, Joseph? Yeah, Dierberg's fried chicken isn't actually fried, though. It's baked, right? That's their deal. So the Dierberg's has a baked chicken, and it's pretty good. Mr. Maxim, they advertise it as baked. We don't fry it, we bake it. I'm so pissed. Give me the SSP now. All right, I'm going to have to refund him the whole pack, and I'm going to have to get him the SSP. I just wanted to write It's a Trap on it. Sounded fun. It's a trap. There we go. Who's next? Jonathan Emmons, One Disney. Okay, One Disney 100. So Disney 100 has not been the fastest selling pack today. Proof that people have given up on it. We ought to have a card up for drill that's real cheap, like this one right here. I'll bring pork steaks for the 4th. I don't even like those. Pork steaks always come out like chewy. Have you noticed that? They're always really chewy. If you have steaks, you might as well just get like New York strip steak or something. Just pay the extra money and have good tasting meat. I'll get you some good tasting meat. You know, it's funny. We have this really gorgeous backyard and no grill. So we definitely need a grill. But it's like my money's getting pulled in every direction constantly. Is Disney 100 not that popular? On the contrary, it's extremely popular. People really want Steamboat Willie. I think what's happened is everyone spent a lot of money trying to pull Steamboat Willie, and they've given up because it just has not been forthcoming or whatever. Forthcoming. There we go. Whoa! Kangaskhan for 50. Onyx 25. PSA 9. Holy. What if every time these rotated, they got $1 cheaper? Wouldn't that be funny? I feel like that would be dumb, though. I get a small grill. I marinate them overnight. Yeah, my dad did all kinds of tricks like that, like marinating. It didn't really matter. Pork steaks are just not fatty enough or something. They're cheap. They're probably cheap because nobody buys them, to be honest. That's probably why they're cheap. You realize that, right? The reason real steak is expensive and pork steak is cheap isn't because it's way cheaper to raise pigs. I bet you people just like the steak better, so the steak costs more due to higher demand. But I could be wrong about that. Okay, we've got a cheap Charmeleon 35. Next up, Jeff Leon would like 2 151s. What's up, Jeff? If you are new and have never ordered, why haven't you ordered? Go ahead and place an order tonight. All you got to do is send some money on PayPal for what you want to open. You can see prices in the menu. All right, here we are, Jeff Leon. We've got Caterpie. He's so cute. I love pork chops, but I never buy them. I buy steak. Exactly. Oh, that's a hit, Jeff. You got the Pikachu. Is that a Gengar on the card? I didn't notice that before. That's a little Gengar down there. So, instead of buying pork chops, I just go buy steak. It costs more, but it's so much better that it's worth the extra price. I think I told you guys already tonight, but some of you might be just arriving for the late night stream. My wife and I are going to be trying home delivered meals, and we will tell you what we think of them. We'll review them for you. We are both hardworking people who work all day long, and we struggle a lot with eating healthy. We struggle with grocery shopping. We struggle with an empty fridge all the time. Neither of us have any energy to cook. We're both very tired. And yet, we know we shouldn't be eating Taco Bell, McDonald's every night. I had McDonald's tonight. So about 1 week from now, we are going to be on one of those food programs where they ship you a box of food. And what we're starting out with is pre-made food. So food that gets cooked, then immediately shipped over to you, and then it lasts like a week, and then you got to throw it away. So that's what we're starting out with, and we'll see what it's like. If it's really good, I'll give you a recommendation if it's really good. Alondra Gutierrez, 4 more Pokemon battle regions. But if you work full-time and your girlfriend or your wife works full-time, and this style of food ordering is cost-effective, then it might be worth it, but we're going to find out. All I know is I have not been eating enough home-cooked healthy meals, and this might be the solution. I don't know. I'm at a point where I was about ready to hire like a home chef. As crazy as that sounds, because we both have jobs. We could probably pay someone to cook meals for us. We were at that point. It was crazy. Love the content. Where would you say is the biggest opportunity for long-term investments in Pokemon? So I would just hold your money and look for the next set that is like Evolving Skies, whatever that's going to be. If you wanted to buy modern sealed product. Whoa, look at that. Cute girls in this set. Battle Region, guys, is cheap and it's got beautiful cards in it. So if you're talking strictly about investments, what I purchase are cards that I believe are rare. They score high in terms of how well they're going to perform on social media, and cards that are aesthetically pleasing. So all those are really important. Rare, aesthetically pleasing, and catching views on social media. So that's for slabs. I buy a lot of slabs. And then when it comes to sealed product, I do not buy a lot of vintage boxes, like old WotC boxes. I don't do that anymore. I feel like there's too much risk involved with that now with all of the fakes. So I don't go out and buy like first edition Team Rocket anymore. But that's because I already own enough of it that I'm satisfied. So I don't want to mess in that area. But if you want to talk about opportunity is pretty tight these days. I honestly feel like we're reaching a point of saturation. And that's what I've been thinking about for the last 4 years. I've been thinking about saturation. Saturation occurs where there's so many investors investing in Pokemon, which is really a children's toy, right? They're investing in Pokemon. Everyone's got their closet full of Evolving Skies. And then when it's time to sell it, no one will buy it from you. It just sits there all day. And you're like, oh, I thought this was a good investment, but you can't liquidate it. And price falls or it just sits there and you can't liquidate it. I don't think that we've reached that saturation point, but that can occur if enough people stuff their closet with Pokemon booster boxes. And it will occur eventually is maybe the point I'm trying to make. It hasn't occurred yet, but it will occur eventually. I don't know when. It just is a numbers thing. So enough of it will be printed. It'll appear to be rare, but what's really going on is it's only rare looking because everyone stuffed it in their closet thinking that they're hodlering to the moon and now they're getting rich on Pokemon. But the secret truth is there's some unimaginable amount of it laying around. So with Pokemon, your chance to get in early is becoming a smaller and smaller window. And now I think there's 2 areas that have really caught my mind. So the 2 areas that are catching my mind the most are consignment. Consignment would be one. The other one is probably non-Pokemon. So these 2 areas are what I'm thinking about, consignment and non-Pokemon. This is where you help people exit the market, and this is where competing markets like Lorcana or Weiss are gathering a lot of momentum. So those are the 2 things that are on my mind. But you see me still acquiring things, like I acquired this Charizard poker card. I actually made a TikTok video recently where I went over a couple $1,000 of decks I purchased just recently. In fact, I got some in the mail today. So I just going deeper and deeper and deeper on the poker stuff. I'm in on poker stuff. I'm just going to keep buying it. But you saw the old Mickey Mouse cards, didn't you? I bought thousands of dollars of old Mickey Mouse stuff. So I'm taking a position outside of Pokemon because I'm worried that Pokemon's oversaturated, and nobody really understands that it's that oversaturated yet. So those things are on my mind. In particular, though, modern Pokemon. I'm not worried as much about vintage. I am worried about modern. Nathan Rayner says 1 Neo Break. So, like, we got a Neo Break here. We got a Rocket Break here. Those are both really cool. And what's important about those sets is that the populations on those sets will not continue to rise so much over the next 10 years. Like the last 2 or 3 years, they rose like a spike. And now it's going to be a steady decline in population increase. That's not true for freshly printed modern. For freshly printed modern, like 151, everyone's stowing it away in their closet, and so the population will explode, and then it'll continue to explode over the next 10 years because there's a lot more of it than people actually realized. And so you have to understand, like, the price of the box is being held afloat by the value of the singles. You could call them graded cards too. So the price of the box is closely connected to the single. Now, we have seen a box collapse in value. It was this box. Vivid Voltage collapsed in value. It was once very, very expensive, and the Pikachu was expensive, but it collapsed. That could happen for other sets. Doesn't feel like it could, but it can. Evolving Skies could collapse. It happens when a card starts consecutively falling in price, and then everyone panics and says, I'm getting out of this. This is no good to hold. And so when the actual PSA 10 chase card drops enough, now the box won't even sell. So the box won't sell if the PSA 10 chase card won't sell. Nathan Rayner, 1 in the Neo Pack Break. These are great questions for when we're doing our walking stream, which we have about an hour after we end this stream. I hope you guys join me for that. Usually we get about 30 viewers. It's very private. But, you know, it keeps me talking and it keeps me walking when you guys are there. So Nath Rayner says 2 in the Rocket Break. Few have the ability to actually hold sealed product. That's a good sign, if anything. It means that Pokemon card opening is very addictive, which is a sign that sealed product will always be popular in some way. We did the one where they ship you ingredients. It's good, it's easy, it's cheap, says Nem. Yeah, I mean, I'd never researched the subject before, and I've been researching it the last 2 days now, like all day long, and I'm actually impressed with what appears to be fairish prices. They're not as cheap as they could be, but for the fact that it's a service, it's really not that bad. Because I spend a lot of money going out to eat, and I'd like to stop that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots in the Rocket Pack Breaker done. By the way, the foundation of Pokemon card opening is gambling. There's no gray area. I'm more sure of it than I've ever been. If you are somebody who opens Pokemon card packs, you are at the casino opening packs on a gamble. Gambling's fun. People enjoy gambling. It is a activity that people consider addicting. And it's not necessarily good for your wallet, so be careful with that. So that's a break. These are breaks. These are breaks. The Charizard's a break. Those are gambles. And so if you participate in gambles, just expect to lose sometimes. That's not Pokemon card investing. Gambling can work out if you get the hit. So the guy who gets the hit, he makes some decent money, like the Charizard box topper break. One guy is going to pull that for like 10, 20, 30 bucks. I don't know how many spots he'll have in there. Somebody's got to pull it on the $10 card, right? And so anytime this is gambling. This is, without a doubt, it's gambling. Everyone understands if you pull Erica SAR out of here, you made $700 or whatever it is now. It's gambling. And there's no gray area about it, because I think some people are uncomfortable with admitting that, but that's what it is. It's gambling with the children's toy. It's legal gambling without a casino. And these breaks where you buy an energy card for $10 simply follow in the rules that, you know, here you're buying a product, not money for money. So it's the same concept, but because cards are so liquid, we understand it's gambling. The investment side of Pokemon is where you take all your money and you just directly buy a slab. Like this Dusclops, $350. Dusclops holographic from Ruby Sapphire Sandstorm. If you were to buy this and hold it, presumably it would go up over time. Lovely card, by the way. I don't even know. I bought too many of them. So I thought I loved Dusclops, and now I've got like a million Dusclops. I'm just going to keep one and not have so many. But I do like Dusclops. He's one of my favorite Pokemon because he's got hands like this, like he's going to grab your tush. So I like Dusclops, but I've got a ton of them for sale now. And yeah, so you buy that, you hold that, and then over time it rises in price. That's, quote, investing. And it's based on a concept like people earn more money over their lifetime. There's more collectors in the hobby. So that's how investing works. If you really wanted to invest in a conservative product, just go buy real estate and go buy Walmart stock, okay? Or some other company similar to that. So Mr. Nath needs 3 Poke 151s. So you gotta remember, this is a style of gambling. It's a legal style of gambling that Walmart participates in. Everyone's participating in. It's blown up for obvious reasons, for the same reason that we have to regulate the number of casinos, because it turns out gambling's very addicting. It's very fun. So if you like taking some of your spare money and going gambling with it, you should do that. Here we go. What do we got? Whoa, Nidoran. You know, that is one of the few things I've never truly been against in my life. Some things I don't support, but gambling is something, if you're somebody with a lot of money, screw it. Go have fun, you know, do whatever you're going to do. Here we are. Just be aware you're going to lose it. You know what I mean? In the long run, you don't win. When it comes to Pokemon cards, one person wins. It's the Pokemon Company. They're the distributor of the gamble, so they win. The Pokemon Company is the house. Here we are. You got me into dividend stocks, mister. Yeah, there you go. You don't even have to just do dividend stocks. I'd just say buy like a market ETF. You know, like there's an energy ETF, and it's all that is it's a slice of every energy company, and then you can just buy that if you want to buy into oil companies, and it's simple. And then one thing I've learned is don't read the news about the stock market. Don't watch the stock market. Put it in there, walk away, and never withdraw it if you can. All right, so Nath says, I have a box. How heavy do you reckon my box and slabs are? Pretty heavy. Are you international? Mr. Nath, are you international? If you're not international, it doesn't matter. So if you're domestic, weight doesn't matter. There we go. Here we are. Yeah, the Pokemon Company is the house, and we are making them billions of dollars. But at the same time, there's a secondary market for that stuff. And people in the secondary market make a little bit of money too. Because I think collecting is sort of like a game where you're trying to... collecting is a game where you're trying to find motivated buyers and motivated sellers. Both of those things. And if you're working harder in those areas, you make a little profit. You know what I mean? You make a little margin on that. And that's what that's all about. So collecting is kind of like a game. But also it's a social media game, showing off what you got. So it's a fun hobby. It doesn't always have to be about money. You can just open cards for fun and not think about, oh, is this some sort of way to produce a profit from it? Mr. Nath says, yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're domestic? Here's William Stout, 151 Snipe. Here we are. Here we are. Crypto topic, let's go. Back when crypto was going crazy, I told people I didn't like crypto, and I got made so much fun of. I got called a boomer. People are like, you just don't understand. Oh, that is a snipe. Oh, look at that, Ukinil. How about that, man? Some good luck in life. Mr. Ukinil pulls a lovely full art Charizard. Congratulations, man. Yes, sir, I'm international. Oh, okay. So how many boxes you got? You got one box. So so Nath, depending on how many slabs you have, you could pretty much ship right now. So we ship you in an $80 box, and the $80 box does not have a big weight limit on it. It's like 20 pounds, which is a ton. So all your stuff, weight-wise, is going to be fine. You could run into a problem where the box isn't large enough for all your stuff, which is what happened to Mr. Muhammad Faisal. He actually had so much product, we had to split him into, we had one box shipping a ton of stuff to him, and then we still got a box of his over here. So you're at a range where you could ship out at any point if you wanted to. If you've got a ton of slabs, that means that you might have to end up doing 2 shipments to get everything. But let me just mention, we need to be real careful because your stuff is pretty valuable, so it has to ship really well. We don't want anything going wrong with your shipment, because it would be scary if something went wrong. There we go. That's a sick hit, dude. Good one. I'm going to get that Blastoise full art and grade it with the Zard and Venusaur so they have sequential cert numbers. That'd be nice, man. I'd like to see that. So here we have Arthur Bricker, who wants 2 evolutions. So I'm nearly out of the evolutions. This is my last box out of 6 boxes, and I'm questioning if I should open a new case after this or purchase a fresh case. All right, here we are. Steep. But what's really fascinating, any successful collectible, because you get these guys who gatekeep and they say, oh, well, collecting's not about money, bro. You make it all about money. And it's like, well, you're wrong. Because every collectible is ruled by money, right? Like, how do you know the thing you're collecting is valuable? This is not worth collecting, this little thing. No one will really collect this because it's worth a penny. What people collect are the expensive items. So interestingly enough, there's this really odd behavior when it comes to a collectible where the more expensive it becomes, the more collectible it becomes, right? Like, so here's this melodic. It's been sitting on this table this whole time. Nobody's bought it at $90. You know what? If it was $500, there's this sort of like, it would surprise you, but then people would want it more. So because it's too cheap, people don't want it. It's like vehicles. Some vehicles are like $500,000. Now they're super cool. But if the same vehicle with the same pieces, the same parts was $20,000, everyone would be like, oh, that's that cookie cutter cheap piece of shit. I don't want that. That's not collectible. So price is a fascinating concept because it's what makes something collectible. So money is interwoven with collecting. And so when you talk about collectibles, it is relevant to ask about, hey, what collectible is changing in price the most in a good way? So that is relevant. And then there's people who tell you, well, collecting in money shouldn't be, put together. It's like, it is. Even the Pokemon company, they don't just print this stuff for free. They don't just design the cards for free. They don't hire the artists, for peanuts. They pay people. So it's all for money. And that's what's interesting about collectibles. It is an industry. It is a business. And what you're collecting costs money to produce. Artists get paid. There's a lot of interesting stuff involved that way. Mr. Arthur, let's grab your bag. What fascinates me the most about the collectibles is that it's based off of fake rarity. Like the Magic 1-of-1 card, it's just sort of made up. It's not like actually rare. They could obviously just print a second one and a third one and a fourth one, but they're just telling you that they won't. So it's fake rarity. Really fascinating. Evolutions, it's a base set and held well. So will Japanese 151. Thanks, Mr. We'll pay extra if needed. 151 is SV Evolutions. I don't know how they're going to top 151 in SV Era. All right, let's see what's next. Chase McCutcheon, 10 more 151s. You got it, man. I think a set dedicated to Gen 2 would be sick. True. You ready? 151's got all the nostalgia behind it, that's all. That's 10. Believe it or not, this set does not score high for me. I don't think that the cards in the set are the best artworks we could have had. So to me, this feels like it's going to be a set that is popular for a while, but if they overprint it, I don't think in the long term it's going to perform as well. All right. This would not be my top choice. But I've been wrong before, so I could be wrong about this. Here we are. They should reprint Legendary. Oh, my lord, dude. If they reprinted Legendary Collection, I would just be stocking up on it. I would just be buying case after case. All right, here goes. But you know what could be ripe for a reprint? The Ruby Sapphire era was one of the least printed sets in Pokemon history. I don't know why it was so barely printed. Maybe it's because the demand for Pokemon might have fallen really heavy. And at that time, they might have been questioning, is this such a good idea to print a lot of it? And so they didn't. And so now that era of cards, the Gold Star era, is really, really underprinted. And so they dabbled with Gold Star during the 25th celebration set with the Gold Star Umbreon and all that. It would be interesting if they did that more significantly and like printed a whole time period of just Gold Stars in the sets. Nothing in 151 excites me. Kind of tired of Generation 1, and I grew up with it. Yeah, I question how many times they can lean on the 151 nostalgia before it's like, we get it, 151. You know what I mean? But I really liked what they did with Evolving Skies. I liked how Evolving Skies focused on, like, non-Charizard Pokemon. And, like, Rayquaza obviously has always been a really popular one, but so has Umbreon. So, you know, I like those kind of sets that focus on the Pokemon that are in top 5 most popular, but not necessarily Charizard, and do something really cool with them. I'd love to see, like, a Gengar set. Like, Fusion Strike was a Gengar set, but I thought that the Gengar VMAX Alt, I thought he was ugly. I don't even have one for myself. I thought he was ugly. I want like a Masaki Gengar looking Gengar, you know what I mean? Something that looks devious and evil. Here we are. They turned Gengar into like this, he's like a vacuum cleaner eating everything, and it's like, that's cool. I mean, he uses Dream Eater and stuff, but I want one where he's actually spooky, like an evil ghost. It sucks how the market for the Japanese set is going to set high prices for the English version. No, that's not true. What'll happen is everything will fall in price once the English set comes out. Here we are. Ooh, you got Charizard in there. All right, Mr. Chase. Chasing down those Pokemon. We needed a Nightmare Gengar. Yeah, I'd like an actual really ferocious looking Gengar. Not one that's so silly looking, because I think he just looks silly. I mean, I have him sitting right here. Let me go find him. Like, this artwork's fantastic. It really, I feel like it really is one of the best Umbreon artworks ever made for a Pokemon that's always been very popular, right? Oh, there's the, so take a look at that. The Masaki Gengar just looked really nice. Great portrayal. Where'd that VMAX guy go? When I pop my cherry with you, mister, it will be big. Are you saying you got a big cherry? I've been promised this before in life. Look at this Blaziken. Dude, this is wild. This one right here, the Team Magma Aqua. There he is. So here he is, and I don't know. It's a great artwork. It looks cool. It's just kind of goofy. Like, he's just eating. I don't think of Gengar as the eating Pokemon. You know, has Gengar ever made you think he's the eating Pokemon? Not really. All right. Still haven't gotten anything yet. Just love the content. Looks cross-eyed. He's got some silly eyes. Jerry Chang is here. He wants a Pokemon 151. Okay, Mr. Jerry. Jerry. One Sneaker Bunko. Well, Sneaker Bunko is just doing crazy well. I don't know what the deal is with Sneaker Bunko. I was going to stuff the Gengar Ussy. Reprint EX Sandstorm and Dragon. Yeah, there's a lot of demand for reprints, but keep in mind, I really don't mind just getting brand new stuff. Like, Evolving Skies has been one of the hottest sets of all time. In the Sword and Shield era it came out, and it was just brand new original ideas. Brand new original artworks. So I like that a lot. Here we are. But, you know, they did the whole reprinting on the 25th celebration anniversary. So don't be surprised when they pull that trick again. You know what I mean? Like, we got shiny Magikarp last time. Wait till we get shiny Gyarados this time. You know what I mean? All right. So we also need this Sneaker Bunko. Have you ever looked at vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! First edition boxes? Underpriced right now. Pop reports are generally very low. I'm not an expert on Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess it would be smart to take a vintage box of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then do pack breaks on the actual booster packs. Here we are. Caterpie Ninetales. Oh. That emerald packaging sells. Skyridge was similar color. Panties. And holographic. All right. Calling it, they're going to bring back dark cards. Well, they already did. They had Dark Sylveon during the celebration set. Look, this set, what the, oh my lord, man. Sneaker Bunko really goes all the way, doesn't it? Green makes you want to spend your green. Dark Charizard is in the Obsidian Flames. It is. Dark type Charizard, you mean? Lord have mercy, says Christian. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Weston Miller, 1 bruh, 1 NBA box. Okay, 1 PokeBRUH. What do we got here for you? So this is a Psychic Energy card. I think it came out of like Rocket Returns Japanese or something like that. It was a really nice set. It's in like mint condition. It could probably grade 10. You got 2 of them. Ah, and a lovely Espeon from Sun Moon. That's a nice pack, man. Okay, Weston. So you also need that NBA box. What do you think of volcanoes? They're definitely volcanoes. Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! It's 1 hit per box, only 1 chase pull. Pull rates are much worse than Pokemon. Oh, that sounds tough, man. All right, I got to get a box of NBA, if you don't mind. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to pull the camera down. All right, I'm here. Ow. What do you think of Earth? Yep, it's a place. Nope. Damn, we got 190 viewers at 3 a.m. in the morning, man. We definitely have the late night crowd. It's kind of cool because you would assume more people are available to watch during like dinner time hours. Because for Eastern time, this is like 4 a.m. in the morning for them. So this is a real tough time for them to be up. All right, look at that. There we go. Okay. Snip this up. Snip that up. Ready? Kyle Kuzma, Jalen, Joshua, Jordan Clarkson. Oh, come on now. What's the wait time? Short. Wait time is short. Jump in. Chris, Alex, Jalen Brown, and Jaden Springer. Clear out some of the cold vintage for us. What does that mean? Let's make a tiki-talk. Here we are. Here's Keon Johnson, Nikola Jokic, and Jimmy Butler. Cheeseburger in paradise. Jason Tatum. Okay, cool. Let's grab about half of these. Wait, how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is what we want. John died. He's a ghost. John didn't die. There we go. Very nice. What's this pack going to be? Isaiah Jackson, Jared Butler, Darius, and Kai Jones, rookie. What if I did this? Can we sleeve them up at the same time? That'd be funny. That was fun. All right. Good. Is that your hit card, by the way? Is that how that's working? How's this working? Buddy held DeJounte, Carl Anthony, Jonathan Kuminga. Okay. I did it again, didn't I? That's too many over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and a 6. 1 out of 1 TCC employee card. Yeah. There we go. That's a cool idea. Maybe I give John and Mike's side an employee card or something. Joshua, Trey Young, Donovan, Kemba Walker. Kemba. I like these men cards. These characters seem really good at the game basketball. Look at these characters. All right. Very nice. What's the update on John? He says his car still runs. That's the update. He says it looks bad, but it still runs. All right, Weston Miller. Thank you, Weston. Big order for Mr. Weston. I believe it's Mr. Emiliano's turn. Desert Storm cards when? We gotta get those Desert Storm cards. All right, so Mr. Emiliano, 5 Fusion Strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Chili Willies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Cyberstorms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just have John Boat into work. That'd be cool, actually, if he could do that. How cool would that be? 1 box, 25th anniversary. Okay, I'll have to grab that. And a box that goes to the past. Okay. I believe he means one of these boxes. What is up with that Weeping Bell? We graded him ourselves, and he graded 10, and then I signed the slab for fun, because he's my favorite Pokemon. Weeping Bell is definitely a top 10 for me. Alright. I always have a Weeping Bell on my team. He knows Sleep Powder, he knows Paralysis Powder, he knows Suck. There we go. Ta-da! Alright. Very good. Let's move these boxes to the side. Let's start with these loose packs. Tell you what, we'll do just Pokemon to start out. Beep. Alex will buy your farts in a jar. What a fanboy. Should I sell farts in a jar? You think they'd sell? I was thinking about learning how to draw, and then drawing some simple art styles that are interesting. All right, let's see. Very nice. Okay, toss this over here. Alex would buy. Well, maybe it'd be a good investment. Here's Muna. What if it was a 1 out of 1 fart jar? That's got to have some value. At least some, like, small value, right? Like, I don't know what it would be, but it would be something. Here's Electros. Draw Weeping Bell Oh my god, you're so right. We can buy a Weeping Bell eating a Diglett. Oh my god. Oh, these are cold so far, Mr. Emiliano. Uh-oh. Mayday. These are bad. Alright, that was really cold. Before we feel bad, let's see what you get in these other packs, okay? Because those were very cold. Maybe you'll get extra lucky in the other packs. Draw Magnemite as a sexy girl. That's basically what Iona is. She got those little Magnemites in her hair. There we go. Hold on, let me get ChatGPT out to draw it for me. Adularia. Kitty tail. Kitty tail. The bestial aluber. The bestial. Votis. Oh, vicious astroloud. Okay. How strong is Lugia? He's like this strong. Try not to nutatar. Okay, put that over there. Let's see what else we got. So here is the legendary collection. Ta-da! I always like geometric shapes for art. I don't like the art where it's like too lifelike. I'm more of a geometric shapes kind of guy. When I was younger, I was really into like metal art. You ever seen that? There are guys who work with metal and then they work with like metal scrapers. I love that kind of stuff. Okay, here we are. Ooh, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Lovely. So you got Blue Eyes in your pack. There we go. I was trying to research the style of art I liked because I'd never had a name for it. Apparently the style I like is called line art, where the drawing is simply a lot of lines put together. You know what I really like? I like the really, really old fairy tale drawings where they were just drawn with like white paper and black ink. They didn't have really good illustrations back then, but the illustrations were odd, almost like off-putting, like creepy. If I could produce a card like that, that'd be so cool. I'll draw geometric stuff sometimes. House the line. Hello, Hathim. As always, it's so short. Jump in, Mr. Hathim. Here is Shadow Ghoul. Oh, look at this. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm going to bet you had a good round after all. That came out of what? Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Did he do good? Was this a chase? There you go. Blue Eyes White Peepee. That's right. Mudora. Nice, says Hathim. Would you be scared to fight a Charizard? Me? Nah. Charizard would be scared of me. Here's Michizure. Backup Soldier. You're pulling a lot of hollows in this round. Nice. For reals, he got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. He got both, which is really cool. He's getting a hollow out of every pack. Invader of the Throne. Holy hoochie mommies. Hathim says it's like a $30, $40 card. Hey, a win's a win. Here's Chain Disappearance, because he gets all the cards, right? Not just Blue Eyes. He's got Blue Eyes, and then he's got all the other cards he pulled in here, too. So that's still pretty good. All right. Cool. Now, let's open this and pull another Blue Eyes. Alex says, no, it's 1K. Do you guys actually know what it's worth? There you go. I assume it's a chase card because I have not pulled a lot of those. Yeah, there we are. Okay, Emiliano. The $5,000 Blue Eyes. Oh, we found it. I'd be surprised if it was only $30, $40 though, because I just haven't seen it pulled before. All right, here goes. But I suppose it's possible. Hollow. Let's get him a Ghost Rare too, guys. sold. All right, no Ghost Rare coming out. PSA 10 Gem Mint of the copy of the 2004 Shonen Jump Champion Series Cyberstein, sold in October for more than $30,000. Another copy just sold. What the hell? This is not fitting into the holder. Hold on. Thought that worked. There we go. Nerds and their anime. Ugh. Where's the LGBTQ dragon? I'm pissed. True. There isn't equal representation. So, Mr. Emiliano, let's find your bag. I'm about to freak out and scream. Me. There we go. I'm seeing it for $70 on eBay and $50 on TCG. $70 is an improvement if you think about it, though. That's not bad, because that means if it's $70 and it grades, it's going to be worth a little more than that. Okay, there's Chico Rita. Naru King, who's really expensive. The Joker card. And Hitmonlee. I feel like we're just rotating a couple cards. I need to get new cards up on the table. Here's Andrew Zhang, and he wants a 151 and a Minecraft. You didn't define which Minecraft. I assume base set then? Andrew Zhang, you didn't say which Minecraft it was. You sent $5. So I should just be able to look it up. Wait, the order doesn't make sense at all, because the cheapest one is Minecraft base set, and so you would have had to spend a total of $20 for that. So even if you bought the base set, you're still short $1. I'm seeing it for $1K on Alex PSX website. So I'm assuming he wanted this one. I'm gonna go ahead and open. Andrew Zhang. Good. Are you sleeping any better? Today I slept extra late. Actually, I woke up in the middle of the night, or the middle of my sleep, about 3 hours into the sleep. Hey, there's a snipe, Master Ball Beedrill. And I was like, how much sleep did I get? I looked at my watch. It said 3 hours of sleep. I was like, oh, no. Now, what I could have done is I could have climbed out of bed and gone and worked. I was wide awake, but I was like, this ain't right. I got to get more than 3 hours. So I just laid there, played on my phone for a little bit, and I fell back asleep. Eventually, I fell back asleep. Then I woke up at 7. So today, I got a full amount of sleep. Remember when LGBTQA was just gay? Here it is. All right. No, you're just gay. Zhang sent the last dollar. I appreciate it, man. Here's this guy. All right, Mr. Andrew. There we go. All right, nice. Throw that away. Next up, we have Tim Stodgel, Charmeleon Slab, 3 Energy Lotto. Talking about this bad boy. Tim Stodgel. What's up, Mr. Jesus? 3 Energy Lottos. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Ah, I'm so sorry, man. 3 cold Energy Lottos. Garrett Nadal, 1 Avatar box. New bag. Whoa. Garrett going deep, everybody. This is Garrett Nadal with the box of Avatar. I used to sleep 8 hours a night religiously. Now I'm lucky if I can get 2 hours straight. I don't know if it's because I'm sick or just getting older, I remember my grandfather not sleeping much. I have like this really busy brain, and for me, I can't stop thinking. Lately, that has been a big problem for me. I don't know how to stop thinking. I don't know how to relax. I have so many things I want to do. There's so much on my mind. Like, I want to get so much done, and it's keeping me from relaxing. Hey, that's really cute. That's Aang. All right, Garrett Nadal. I'm trying harder to improve my sleep quality, though, so... For example, I've given up on caring about the daytime stream. Daytime stream is a supplementary stream, not a guaranteed stream. So I said, all right, that's just how it is now. You are not guaranteed to get a daytime stream anymore. Wake up to pee, your mind already on overdrive. Yeah. I'm noticing it's really important not to eat before going to bed. So that's really important for me, because I think the digestion wakes me up. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Hollow. Still taking orders? I sure am. Send those orders in. Yeah. You basically work graveyard. I do. It's kind of unsatisfying to work graveyard because I work this way so that I can sell you guys cards at night. That, in my interpretation, this was the better time to stream for sales. And I think that's technically still true. So we stream at night. I can't stream in the dinner time. I think that's the ideal stream time. So if I hire somebody to stream for me, they'll probably stream between 6 p.m. and like 12 p.m. So between that time period, covering a time period that I don't. And so that would probably be when they would host. There we go. Make sure it's Pokemon or we're all gonna be pissed. Oh, what do you got? Zoop. You got Katara, no chance given. Wow, Katara playing around with water. So cool, bro. Coming to the rescue, Suki. She gonna give you the Suki. If I come down for 4th of July, are there gonna be sparklers? Well, you could get sparklers. We go to the fireworks stand. There's fireworks stands everywhere. We're actually having somebody down this weekend as well. Friends of my wife, old high school girlfriend. I'll let her have the white water in my body. Oh my God. There we go. Move to the West Coast for a better time zone. Well, no time zone's officially better. It's just different, right? So you could argue, oh, Australia or Japan's got the better time. It's like, it's just the same time. Mr. Make a burner slab for 4th of July when you launch it taped to firework. What? Here we are. Okay, and what do we have here? And kissing in the rain. There we go. That was for Garrett Nadal. A single hitbox. Soup. Your promo card's nice. A burner slab to explode with the firework. You know, I just wouldn't like that because I'd hate the plastic going everywhere in my yard or on my driveway. Non-biodegradable. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, Garrett. You are going to be here. Are you working 4th of July? Of course. I always work. Don't you know that about me? Even on Christmas. Even on the holidays. Let's see. Did Garrett say new bag? He said new bag. There we go. Haha. Just shoot at someone else's dock. M80, the gold Zard. Crack the slab first, then burn the card. Garrett Nadal. There we go. Shoot a slab with your gun. I'm all right. See, I don't want that plastic mess. Doo-doo-doo. Who's next? Mr. Cheese. 2 Sneaker Bunkos. You got it, Mr. Cheese. Can you light fireworks by the lake house? Yeah. People will be doing that all day long. Starting June 3rd, really. June 4th is always amazing out here. It's absolutely amazing because you can climb in the water. The water's often warmer than the actual air. It's crazy. That's how warm the water gets. Say, climb in the water is the perfect temperature. You're laying there comfortably in the water, and you watch other people shoot their fireworks from their docks. It's amazing. We might take the boat out this time and swim by the boat. We'd need an anchor though if we did that. Also, I guess if we did that, that'd be a really cold drive back home. The wind would blow on you. Now, I like what we normally do. I like how you can just float in the water. Mr. Cheese, no chase cards in there. I'm sorry. Just 2 regular packs, Mr. Cheese. I see you as Scrooge McDuck. I loved Scrooge McDuck growing up. He's like my childhood hero. I really liked Scrooge McDuck's gold vault. He would jump in it, and there's no reason to have a gold vault that you can go swimming in. Like, you're not even spending the money. It was just the idea that a lot of it was there. Just that in itself is some sort of rewarding feeling. It's got to be like a chemical thing in your brain, right? Like an animal thing. Yeah, I loved his golden vault. My cards are like my golden vault. All right, what we got? We need a new slab up here. Move this out of the way. Uh-huh. Dark Wheezing apparently is for sale. That's Rocket Returns Reverse Hollow Wheezing 10. Thing is, these are always really expensive, so I don't know if anyone's going to want it. They're going to be like, I don't have $400 laying around for that. What about the LGBTQQQ Scrooge McDuck? What, is he gay now? Did they make Scrooge McDuck gay? That's sad. Are you saying that's what they did with him? He was not gay when I was a kid. I don't like that. I don't like them retooling old characters. So, well, there's no example of this guy for sale. So I don't even know what his price point would be. Let me look around for something maybe similar to him. Yeah, there are none for sale of this Wheezing. He's probably like Pop 8 or something. One day you should donate book cards to a local kids hospital or something. You guys will be pleased to know I did make a recent large donation of bulk. This was maybe 3 weeks ago. I donated it to a local video games, not a video game store, but a video game meeting place. So people meet there and play games together. And they had kids there. And I just said, here, you can just do whatever you want with these. You can give them away, you can sell them. The guy who runs it, he runs a non-profit. So there's no price to come in and play games, but you can make a donation. And I said, all right, that's good enough. I'll go donate to that. Hospitals don't expect cards. I'm pretty sure hospitals do not want a mountain of Pokemon cards in their kid room. That'd just be another thing to clean. They'd probably be like, please don't give those kids those things. Please just let them have a video game and leave them alone. Let them die, please. I guarantee you there's some nurse that's just like, when is this kid gonna die? God damn, he's just living and living and living. All right, you ready? I'm so tired of taking care of this particular kid. All right, Mr. Cheese. Next up, Hathim, 4 151s. You got it, Mr. Hathim. Mr. Wilden right now. I'm just saying. I am a hospital. Please donate all your cards to me. Sleep. How much was that Dark Weezing? There are none of them for sale. I would want to sell mine for around 450, but I didn't even bother because I don't think anyone will try to buy it. Here we are. Thing is, I got 2 of them. I actually graded 110 myself, and I do not need 2 of them. He's been a great hold, but I am ready to let one go and trade him out for something because I don't need duplicates. There we go. There's Snorlax. Was Dark Weezing for sale? Yeah, he was for sale for $450, but I didn't even bother pricing him because I figured no one's going to buy him. Here's Meowth. Those Rocket Return cards are highly desirable, extremely low pop cards, but people generally don't buy those slabs for me for some reason. All right, cool. I'll do 370. I'll do 450. I put it on the table because I already know you guys won't want 450, but I don't want to sell under 450. Here's Hathim. So I'd rather hold them. That's why I went back down. There we go. That's the best Reshiram card, hand down. Isn't that nice looking? So that's 2013 black and white Reshiram. I think I had 2 of these already, and one of them is already sold. So that's the other one. Here's Brad Bettle. 7 quintuplets. Whoa, you got it, man. You want the promo? Here's the promo. How many boxes am I up to now, says Mr. Hathim. You currently have 2 boxes. And the top box, the second box, is only about half full. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. I'll hold on, you hold him. That sounds like a song. I actually really like Rocket Returns, and it's performed extremely well for me over time. So Rocket Returns is not like this thing where I'm rushing to sell it. Because, you know, if I just didn't sell him, he'd probably just be worth more in a couple years. 6, 7... Oh, 7, right? Rocket Returns is one of those sets that only seems to have gone up in price and never really fell. There we go. And so I didn't need a duplicate of the Weezing, but from a financial point of view, I don't really need to sell him either because he does so well. I need a signature card. Thanks for the promo. Well, you just might get a signature card. Are you ready? Let's get you a signature card. There we go. All right, what we got? Pink hair girl. I bet you that Weezing is... What's the actual population on that Weezing? I bet it's like sub 30. I think all the dark Pokemon from Rocket Returns especially are like more popular. Because I noticed if it doesn't say dark in front of the name, not as desirable. Here's surprise marriage proposal. Whoa, they get married? Holy. I didn't know that. Is this like a slice of life kind of anime? It looks like it. Oh, 2 hits in this box. Gratitude towards her father. Hafaja. Brown rice or white rice? Obviously white rice. I think brown rice is in theory healthier for you. But didn't they find out that brown rice actually had, what was it, like mercury or something in it? Lead? Was it lead? They found like lead in brown rice. It was something you're not supposed to be eating. Harbored feelings. I need a few parts bought recently. The Tiger Pokédex recently. You what? Alright, there we go. That's for Brad Bettle. Thank you, Brad. Ta-da! Mr. Brad. His name is Brad Bettle. He likes Pokemons. A Weiss. You like General Mills Pokemon? You got it in your bag, huh? That was the nice round. We have an order for Brick Z, 5 Silver Tempest. Brick Z. What's up, man, Mr. Brick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brick Z. Maybe next time. Thanks, mister. No problem, man. Yeah, you actually pulled 2 etched cards out of there, so that wasn't a bad round. But no signature, huh? Signature somewhere. Somebody told me to buy that set, and it has not been selling super fast. Not like Avatar. Avatar's been selling way faster. Here's Luigi Star. Ooh. Okay, Luigi Star. Ball Toy. Fennekin Metagross. Araquanid. Regieleki. Okay, thank you very much. That's for Mr. Brick C. Thanks for the orders, man. Oh, I didn't notice they were etched. Not bad. Yeah, the ones I held up in front of you, those are a higher rarity, basically. I think they're called like SPs or something like that. All right, let's get a new card up on the table, shall we? What do we got this time? Just grabbing something at random. Oh, whoa. That is fancy. Oh, what's this? The slab has some sort of mark all the way across it. Oh, that's not nice. Well, you know what? You can always reholder it for $5 now, so that's not a bad idea. So I would reholder this one. Maybe I should be in charge of doing it. Think I should be the one to do it? Ah, no. I'll let you guys mess around with that. You got till September anyways. Let's get it priced up. All right, so this needs the reholder because it's got a little smear on it for some reason. And that is why people put sleeves around their slabs. Let's get a price on them. Uh-huh. All right. So we're going to make him 80 buckaroos. To me, feels kind of cheap. I feel like 80 is cheap for this. I really feel like maybe I should just ought to hold on to all the hollows from this set because I really feel like $80 is not enough. We have an Emiliano order. Mr. Emiliano says, bulk grade my 3 blue eyes. You got it, mister? All right. Thank you so much. I think you're the first one to order grading today. I appreciate that. It's appreciated. I need your expert opinion. Did I overpay, or is it just right for a pristine 10 Japanese Morpeko V Union for $290? What? You paid $290 for a Morpeko V Union? So what? That's like 4 cards, basically? Is that what you're saying? 1, 2. Okay, so this last card has to be extracted. How's John? I assume he is well. He said the car still drives. He's probably disappointed, though, because he just lowered the value of the car if he crashed it like that. He hit a deer, apparently. Okay. I'm going to give you 1 free grade, Mr. Emiliano. Let me get you a free grade. There we go. So what's 300 divided by 4? Isn't that like 7, 8? So you paid close to $80 per card for a Morpeko V Union, huh? I don't know. Seems kind of like if you had to turn around and sell it again, let me ask you a question. If you had to turn around and sell it on eBay, do you think it would sell for the same price pretty well? That's a good measure. Or do you think it would struggle to sell? People would just pass by like, I don't want that for $290. So like if you buy a card, but you feel confident the next guy will want it for around the same price, it means it's probably well priced. All right. $85 even. Oh, thanks for doing that, math. right, we're doing your Dark Magician as well for free. Appreciate all the business, Mr. Emiliano. If you're investing, then maybe not, but if Morpeko's your favorite Pokemon... Well, his question was a financial question, though. He wasn't asking, should I buy the card that I think is prettiest? He was saying, did I overpay for it? So that was a financial question. I just feel like, I don't know, it's a Morpeko. And if you just gave it more time, the price might have fallen on it as more and more of them got graded. You know, so that's generally the deal. If there's a lot of a card left to grade, like if there's a lot of raw ones out in the ether, they have been ungraded, they're not graded, that no one's tested them yet, well then it's very easy for the population to go up and for the availability to drive the price down. And so in general, the price goes down, not up. The rare occasion where it went up was with that Umbreon, but Umbreon's like, everyone wants him, right? I have a bag that's 1.5 years old, says Mr. Jesus. What, over here? If it's 1.5 years old, it's probably been donated. So old bags started to get donated after 1 full year. And I had to start doing that. It's always been a rule, but I started actually applying the rule because we just ran out of room. Couldn't expand the table anymore. There we go. So, who's next? Next up, Michael Ibarra. 1 PokeBRUH, 2 Cyberstorms. You ready? Michael Ibarra. I didn't do this one already, right? Here goes. Oh, Cubone. Raichu. Snorlax. All right, lovely. I bet his card will go up. Yankee pitcher threw a perfect game, you said? Okay, Michael. Oh, wait, we're not done. Cyberstorm. Two Cyberstorm. All right. Mr. Michael, what you got? Peaceful Planet Calarium. Wow, very interesting. And Talonite Altarian. Alterain. Very good. Very good. That's for Michael Ibarra. There we go. So nice. Jake Dale, can I get 5 Wild Resurgence? Yes, sir. And 2 Pokemon 151s. All right. Tomorrow, I'm really going to try and get that daytime stream. Thursdays are important, and I missed the daytime stream last week like a dummy. Get that snip in. We'll get this snip in as well. And we'll get this snip in additionally. Where are my Pokey Zaddies? Yeah, what the hell? Who's still here, by the way? We got 170 viewers. Don't go anywhere, guys. Let's do a Nightbot. At least 1 round. There we go. Doduo. Golem. Very nice. There we go. So I was reading the news today about the cop that just got cleared of being in trouble for shooting down a shooter. There was a mass shooter in Texas, and it was a really surprising story because this guy killed a couple people and shot a couple more, and he was a Latino. He was actually a Latino guy who identified as a white supremacist. What a crazy story, man. My wife and I were sitting on the couch trying to figure that out. We were like scratching our heads. We're like, wow. What do you guys think of that? Did you guys hear about that story? That was on the news. It was a news article that we watched on YouTube today. I'm still here, mister. What's up with them? Piccolo, yeah, he had like all the badges and the signs and all that, and he was like Golden Frieza. Here we are. I watched his body cam footage. Right, that's what I saw too. Same one, different story. I was very surprised by that. I'd never heard of anything like that before. I've heard of the left calling people white supremacists when they're not actually white. I've heard of that. But I've never actually seen a guy who is not white identify as a white supremacist and then go off and, you know, commit a mass murder. I don't even know how to process that. That's really crazy to me. Let's see, Jake Dale. How does that work? I don't know, man. Kind of an interesting thing. I guess it's a subject of like identifying with the type of politics. You know what I mean? I never really thought of it that way. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Jake. I appreciate it. Let's get that round. Let's get that round of Nightbot going. You ready? What's your most expensive card? I got a couple really expensive cards. It was a psyop by the FBI to boost their stats on white supremacy numbers. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think everything can be a psyops. You know? Just like they're saying the thing that happened in Russia, that was a trick to get $6 billion. Just like they're saying, oh, they were trying to kill the billionaires on the Titan Gate. Like, every single event that occurs ever might not always be a conspiracy. You know what I mean? So who knows what was going on, but there's apparently a lot of online social stuff that the guy left behind suggesting that, yeah, so he was into the white supremacy. And it was interesting because there was also, they found social media posts of him being proud of being Latino too. So they're like, oh, like, how does that work? All right. Let's see. Garrett Nadal, last one avatar box. Okay, you'll have to give me a minute. Give me a second. Fascinating stuff. He was confused like trans non-gender. Now we got non-race. Well, you could argue anyone doing a mass shooting is confused, man. Because that is a pretty crazy way to live in the 21st century, isn't it? Here we are. Avatar. This is for Garrett Nadal. Garrett, anything for you. Anything for Garrett. FBI, ATF, CIA would never make things up or lie. No, I'm not suggesting that. Listen, you can say that all you want. They would never lie. And of course, what you mean to say is they do lie. But that doesn't positively mean everything that ever happens was constructed by the CIA. Like, they're living in your head rent-free is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, another mass shooting? The CIA did it. Like, did they? Maybe a very confused individual did it. Is that not possible? There we are. Like, here's one that I might believe. The killing of John F. Kennedy. That might have been the CIA. But another random mass shooting might actually be a person. You know? Man, you know what sounds really good right now? Some fried chicken sounds extremely good. There we go. We were talking about food at the very beginning of the stream. I got fried chicken on the mind. I don't understand how black people get made fun of for fried chicken. It's like the best food in the world. You got fried chicken in Japan. You got fried chicken all over the place. Who doesn't like fried chicken? How can you be made fun of for basically the tastiest food? There we go. Not saying CIA did it, just saying wouldn't it put it past them to prescribe false motives? I mean, according to his social media, not only was he wearing like on his vest like hate symbols and stuff, and he had a tattoo with the hate symbol, but apparently his social media was filled with it too. So they're like, yeah, he was self-radicalized, far right, so-and-so. Where we got? Had home-cooked meatballs. 10-10, Woodied again. Hopefully the Leafeon's in this box. Oh, Zuko and Iroh, Forgiveness. Oh, man, they have such a great story in this show. The Zuko Iroh arc is like one of the reasons that the TV show is so incredible. Yeah, they did this show so well. Just seeing them, it almost like gives me goosebumps because it reminds me what an emotional story it was. Here we are. All right. Yeah, it was a good show. I'm not surprised we're selling so much of the Avatar. It's funny because it's really quite an old show at this point, but still sells really well. Do you have Howling Rays? Hopefully the Leafeon's in here. Sweet Yogo. What's Howling Rays? Oh, double hit box. I'm liking this. What's this look like? Wow. Siblings Agni Kai. Wow, that looks cool, man. All right, well, that's going to be both hits in the box then. So you're lucky this was a double hit box. But at the same time, no signatures. I don't think they do signatures. I think they do, like, stamps. All right, there we are. Very nice. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's a Howling Rays? That card almost seemed like it was cut funny. I guess it wasn't. Okay. Uh-huh. All right. Garrett and Dahl, we're just kind of running through the rest of these presumably cold packs, aren't we? Tonight's been a fairly busy night. It's a Ray that house. Oh. Like a sweet baby Ray. It's a spicy Nashville chicken spot here in Los Angeles. We are. In a way, I'm lucky not to be located too close to too many restaurants. I think I would overeat. Oh, man, look at that. But, you know, one thing I really miss about St. Charles, Missouri is there was way more restaurants. They were all over the place. Restaurants were everywhere. Out here in Lake of the Ozarks, you got your option of, like, 5 restaurants. And then there's like some privately owned restaurants by the lake that cost $1 million. You go there and the food's mediocre and it costs $1 million. They're like, yes, but you get to look out on the lake. So it's tough out here. If you're a foodie, this is not the place to live if you're a foodie. Whew. But you know what? Being a foodie makes you fat. So it's not a big deal, is it? And being outside by the lake makes you healthy. There we go. Garrett. Let me grab your box, your bag. Were you in this one? No. We have Sonics out here. Sonics is actually apparently really popular out here because every time we drive by it, it is full of cars. I went there and got a meal. I had to wait in line for a while. And it was just like regular fast food. So I don't understand why the Sonics is so popular compared to like McDonald's, Taco Bell. Sonics just tasted okay. Let's summon Chris Chan to our stream. We're going to get Chris Chan. I heard he's a big spender. Chris Chan. All right, let's see who gets onto the Metapod round. It is Average Card Collector. So I need your name so I can put it back here, okay? Average Card Collector, let me know who you are. Okay, now we have an order from Mr. Hathim. 2 more Pokemon 151s. Sonic has good ice cream? Oh, no it doesn't, though. Sonic does not have good ice cream. I tried their ice cream, and it was just kind of like... It was not any better than Dairy Queen, and it was clearly worse than Culver's. Culver's is an ice cream company out here. Fast food ice cream company. Culver's probably has the best tasting, followed by Dairy Queen, I'd argue. Sonic is all about the dessert, not the crappy food. Nah, I gotta disagree, because I didn't like the Culver's dessert. Okay, here we are. On a serious note, Grimace Shake is so good. We have not tried it. The Grimace Shake, yeah. Alright, there we go. Mr. Thin with an H. There we go. I guess in the past I probably would have, but I'm trying to avoid sugar these days. They only have one Sonic in the state of Washington. Sonic's is not existent here in Los Angeles. You're not missing anything. Do you have Baker's fast food out here? I don't know what Baker's is, but the answer is no. Lake of the Ozarks has very, very little. Here you go, Mr. Arthur Bricker. Go back and get yourself a watermelon slushy float. We're about to get a Popeyes, and I'm going to bust when it's done. There you go. Thank you, Arthur. So he goes back up here. He's the big giveaway right now. Jordan Fozanueve. 1 live, 2 Paldea. Okay, 1 live custom. Let's see what you got. Ah, cold live custom booster. Okay. And 2 Paldeas. If it's Mr. If it's Mr. Not on the news or Sun, then I don't care. Baker's has burgers, burritos, tacos, but anyway, their shakes are good. Yeah, there's just so many fast food companies and food restaurants we do not have out here. It is definitely, it's kind of rural. Lake of the Ozarks is. It has a rural feeling to it. I never forgot that. When we first moved out here, I was like, wow, not too developed. It's crazy, though, because it's changing, man. They're building like crazy out here. All right, Jordan, those the Paldeas are cold. All right, let me toss you Earthworm here. Slacking. Jordan. Do you have a Wawa out there? We got nothing, man. I'm telling you, what we have is like, let me think about it. We got Culver's, and Sonic's, and then McDonald's, and then a Dairy Queen, and a Taco Bell. That is 100% of our fast food out here in Camdenton. That is all our fast food. There's not a single more, not even one more restaurant. Now, there's dine-in restaurants. We have a couple of those. We have a single Asian restaurant that we don't go to. There's 3 Mexican restaurants. There are 2 pizzerias, and then there's a bunch of like bar and grills. You should invest in opening a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, actually, we had a Chick-fil-A van out here. So it was a big red food truck, and they were taking orders on an iPad, and they say, we try to come down on the weekends, and we'd like to build out here. So Chick-fil-A's thinking about building in Lake of the Ozarks, but they were down the street by the Walmart. They had rented a space, and you could go up and buy. I was so happy because I hadn't had a Chick-fil-A for like almost 3 years. And we ate it, and I was like, look at it. It's a big, juicy slice of chicken. Delicious chickeny essence. It was ooey, ooey, gooey. Yeah, it was really good tasting. I hadn't eaten one in a long time. And but it's funny, though, because I keep hearing these things about how terrible it is for your Chick-fil-A. Church's chicken on every corner. Have you seen the movie Founder? I've not. That's the McDonald's movie, right? You can go in with several people with as little as 10K. Seriously, I'd like that. But I'm too busy with my little card thing. I got a nice card business running, and I will probably focus that. All right, speaking of which, it is 4 a.m. Who else wanted an order? We are out of orders. If you want to place an order, please place it right now, and we will take care of it. We are otherwise done. Submarine 10K? Yeah, you can go in on a submarine 10K, guys. Tonight was a decent night. We were full on orders the entire night. There was no big slowdowns. Yeah, it was a decent night for sure. What was tonight? It was a Wednesday night. I want Leafeon, says Alex. Let me know. All done? We only stream for 3.5 hours. It's kind of interesting to think, because in the past, we used to stream for a full 5 every day. Remember that? It used to be 5 hours every single day. And now we're stopping at 3.5. That also causes a lower number of sales. Now, if I had done it the correct way, I would have streamed for about an hour and a half in the daytime. But presumably, that would have stolen orders from the nighttime as well. What's the live jackpot? I believe I've shown it off before. Ooh, it's this lovely Dark Golbat. Rocket Returns Dark Golbat. Very nice. There's a lot of cards in here, though. You see all these? These are all in the live customs. So there's quite a bit in there. Plus, there's other stuff that is not slabs, right? All right, I think we're done. I had a lot of fun, guys. I'm going to hop off. We'll be back on tomorrow. I'm hoping to have a daytime stream ready, okay? Also, John might be in tomorrow in order to get the grading, get the shipping done. Civic Minim says, I wish I could come work for you. I'm really thinking about hiring somebody to be like a manager, as weird as that sounds. And I would be the salesman and you would manage things for me, basically. So I need somebody like a project manager. Like, so I have some project I hand you. I say, go figure this stuff out for me. Do research on it and come back and get it done. For example, like, let me think about it for a second. Maybe like create a system so that we know every set that is offering the highest payout when you're buying booster packs in it. Something like that. Mr. Needs a Gopher. Hathim says, are you still doing orders? You need to start earlier, says Mr. Jesus. I was a marketing director to CKENT. I'm experienced. So the only problem I have, though, is I don't know how to get you guys out here. John has that one house. I don't have a spare home to send you to other than the house that I'm supposed to be renting out for vacation rentals. And that house is huge. So it's much bigger than needed. And the rent on that house would be like $2,000 a month, essentially. You don't want to rent that one. So I don't have any like spare little homes or anything like that. Hathim says, I put in a last order and here it is. So Hathim has ordered 1 live, 2 Paldeas. You got it. Mr. Hathim. Mr. I'm not far. Yeah. So, well, if you could like rent some sort of place, like an apartment, I probably could hire you, but I'd like to hire around $18 an hour probably. So this is more like, I guess, even if it says manager in the title, it would be really is a bit more like a personal assistant kind of role. But I would call it probably like project manager, because what I would like is to have somebody who I can give them an idea about some way I want to improve the card company. And then you have to go figure that out and implement it while I continue to do live streams every day. Right, because all of my time is spent on the actual live stream. It's the most valuable use of my time. We are. So just some hollows out of there. Let's test out this live custom. Are you ready? All right, you ready? Up. Charmeleon. Ah, man. Put this over here. Rent me your basement. Here we are. All right, so let's see what the Charmeleon is. Let's see. I think my wife would be uncomfortable renting the basement out to a dude. She'd probably rent the basement out to a girl. Let's see. Ah, here he is. Is this it? Number 5? There you go. Not bad. Keep in mind that that's going to turn into a 10. As a 9.5, it's going to say 10 on it now. So this was really pretty good. Jordan. Oh, this was Jordan. Wait, this wasn't Hathim. This was Jordan. Wait, did I already do this order? I'm sorry. I thought that was yours. Did I already do this order for Jordan? I already did this order. Oh my God, I did the order twice. I did the order twice. So Charmeleon goes back in. He wasn't actually paid for. That order, it got opened twice like an idiot. I'm dumb. Okay, hold on. God, I'm dumb. I'm moving with love. No. Boo, says Alex. My bad. My B. I'll send if you will let me keep it, says Jordan. Well, I can't work that way, Jordan. It has to be pulled at random. I actually lost money anyways. I lost money on this right here. There we go. I apologize, man. That wasn't actually your pull. All it really was me losing money at doing this. I don't know what to do with these even. I'm pissed. All right, let's go back to Mr. Hathim and see what he actually ordered. Here it is, Mr. Thim. 4 Clay Burst. All right, you got it. What's up, Yappy Go Lucky? All right. I sent for Clay Burst, says Thim. Yes, here we are. No problem. All right, Clay Burst. Oh, there's a little Iona for fun. She's such a good character design. I told my wife when I saw Iona, I said, that card's going to sell. Ah, you got a little Raichu card. Very cute. Hey, Mistress, says Yappy, I followed you here. You followed me? Where'd you follow me from? I'm Jammy. It's Jammy! Oh, my God. I don't think you're Jammy. I have a feeling that you're not. There we go. Okay, hit them. Put them in someone's next exact order for $3 more. I'm serious. I'll be in contact. Okay, sounds good. You're funny, man. There we are. All right. Okay, very good. What do we got here? All right, now we are definitely out of orders because I don't see any more orders. And people have had a chance to order, so we're all done for the night. I had a lot of fun, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice night, everybody.